What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, everything's good, Deke. It was Easter weekend, spring break for the kids. Life's good, man. Life real good, baby. Can't complain at all, man. What about you, though, baby? What's going on in your neck of the woods, man? And I like the hat, too. Salute you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Turn
Shout out to the Pirates.
Is the logo upside down?
Yeah,
though?
Don't shout out to me. Shout out to the Pirates.
Okay.
It is a Pirates hat. It's a unique Pirates hat.
Yeah.
Upside down Pirates logo. Not the Pirate P, but it's the what is this? I guess it's the actual pirate.
Yeah, it's like
the actual pirate
logo. Yeah,
one of our alternate logos.
Huh?
Yeah, it's upside down.
Huh?
So that was a cool hat, so I had to buy it.
I dig it. I just have.
But shout out to them. They're 4-0.
Yeah.
Swept the Marlins.
I like it, baby. I like it.
I did a bunch of Pirates and MLB research over the weekend.
How we looking? Give us the update, man.
Okay,
you are Pirates Connect.
This
man,
is even before they just went 4-0.
Okay.
So I talked to my buddy. Remember, I talked to him last year about the over/under, and he said you got to pound the over on the over/under last year, and it was, I don't know, what was it, like 60-something?
60,
like 65.
Yeah, because the first time it was 61.5 or something like that. Yeah.
I don't remember what the exact number was, but it was somewhere in the 60s or high 50s. He said you have to take that. It's easy money. Pirates are gonna go way past that,
right.
And they did. They got the over by I think early September. Like it was a month of the season left. They hit the over. Finished with 75, 76 wins last year.
I mean, they did good last year, bro. We was hyped.
Yeah, I checked the over/under for this year. This was probably like a month back. I wanted to check in with my guy again.
Right.
I saw the over/under was like
doing your due diligence.
75.5, 76. I was like, all right, what's the deal with this? He said, oh, easy over again. Trust me.
All right, okay.
And this is, now the Pirates did finish with that amount of wins last year, but still, from an over/under standpoint, this is like double-digit more wins than what the line was last year. So I'm just like, dude,
so they showing
like,
respect to the team.
Bro, are you sure?
They showing respect to the team.
Pound the over. Like they're going to be way better than that. Trust me. And so far, so good. And I looked. Last year, the Marlins actually made it. The team we just played for this first series. The Marlins actually made the playoffs for the NL. And it only took them 83 games. I think they were 83 and 78. And they made the wild card. And a lot of projections.
That's not far off then.
A lot of projections are going hand in hand with what my buddy's telling me. He's telling me take the over on that line. And a lot of projections got us in like the.
So are you saying
can sneak in the wild card? Can be mid 80s in the win total.
So are you telling me that the Pirates could be making a return, and we could be the Pirates could be jumping this year? Is that what you're telling us? Because that would be very exciting if that was the case.
It will be exciting. Let's just not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's
stay humble through the process. That's hard to do now, Deke.
Listen, with the Pirates, we just got to take the dubs as they come, take the good times as they come. It's really all it is with them. Because
I think of, obviously.
Let's not get overexcited, but the signs are very promising because they still got a Skeens call up that needs to happen. Their bullpen looked awesome.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of timely hits. I liked what I saw this week. I watched a lot of Bucko baseball.
No, salute that, bro. Salute that. I did everything but watch baseball, but salute to the Bucks because let's be real. We know the Pens are kind of going through a bit of a transition.
They need a tank.
So
I'm just being straight up. They need a tank. I'm not a tank guy, but they need a tank.
I already know.
They need a tank. That's going to be better for our future.
And you said in hockey, you could get away with it. It could work in hockey. So I'm down. But yeah, I'm like, the Pens are down right now. So if the Bucks could fill that void, so to speak, man, we could be all right, man. Because I know when the Steelers come back to town, I already know what they going to do for us. We're going to feel great. But, that's kind of the thought process right now. But yeah, shout out to the Bucks though, bro. Okay. So from your opinion or what you've seen thus far, who are like the top 3 dudes that if you're not a Bucks fan, you should know about right now?
On the Pirates?
Yeah. It's top 3
Emilio
dudes.
Cruz.
Oh, no. Yeah. Shout out to the big unit.
Yeah, godsend for him coming back.
Big facts.
Yeah, we went all last year without him, really.
I know. First money was done. Yeah.
I mean, that's...
And he was one of our guys.
Yeah,
the year before, he was a guy.
That's definitely a score or like a pro for taking the over on that win total.
100%.
Because we did the 76 wins last year
without
O'Neal Cruz, and we just get O'Neal Cruz back.
Yeah, so that should definitely add it up.
And then you figure, too, we got all these other young players on this team. They should only be getting better.
Respect.
Bullpen looks good too. I mean, that's
Okay.
been one of the Achilles heels of the
our
Bucs.
bullpen
The
straight?
bullpen looked good
As
these
a
first
whole,
4 games.
bullpen as a whole. Okay.
Yeah, they invested in it. I mean, they got Aroldis Chapman out there.
I know, man. Shout out to Aroldis, man.
Yeah, he looks solid.
Yeah.
Okay, O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, that's the name.
Well, shoot, man. Chapman's another name too, man. Shout out to Chapman, bro. Now he's a little bit older. He's a little bit,
It's tough because
He's a guy,
they
though.
got a bunch of young studs. Like I could rattle off a few names here.
What's the young boy
Cabrian
Henry
Hayes.
Davis looking like, man?
Yeah, he's already looking good. I
Okay,
mean,
okay.
He's solid. Yeah, Henry Davis, Cabrian Hayes. Cabrian Hayes, they're saying, is the best fielder in baseball. He got a Golden Glove last year.
And he's not tripping after getting the check too. So that's also good to hear, man.
Absolutely not.
That's also good to hear.
We signed Mitch Keller this
Oh yeah,
offseason.
shout out to Mitch. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Skeens is gonna get caught up. There was a
Okay.
dude that just made his first start. What was his name? He was awesome. He had a bunch of strikeouts. Electric. What was his name? That's sad. I don't know his name, but he's a guy to watch out
You
for.
just gave me 5 different names plus a bullpen
His
rotation,
name
bro.
Jones.
Salute that.
His name was with a J.
I like it though, bro. I like it.
Other names.
Bro, those
Swinski. I mean,
those are
he's-
fire
he's
names.
a home
right
run
there.
hitter.
Oh yeah, he been on that though. Yeah.
The one dude was sucking this whole time. These first 3 games, he was looking terrible. In the 4th game too, I think started it with 3 strikeouts.
You got.
Then we had 2 runners on. Dude hits a 3-run home run to get us the lead. That's
Okay.
after we were down 5-0 in the first inning.
Huh.
Dude was Rowdy Tellez. That's his name.
Rowdy Tellez.
He's like a guy you just bring in for hopefully he gets 20 home runs.
If he gets hot, he gets hot. Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those guys.
Okay.
And luckily he hit that home run. I mean, he was
Hey,
playing
shoot,
terrible.
man.
Playing
Hey,
absolutely
It
terrible.
don't matter when you get hot, just get hot at the right time.
He
That's all
did,
we need.
yeah.
Just
A
get hot
lot
at
of
the right time,
timely
bro.
hits. A lot of
Yeah.
timely hits over. A lot of
Yeah.
clutch hits. 2-out hits. Stacking in some runs, and then the pitching was solid.
Deke, you about to have me? Man, we already went to
4-0,
a Pirates
man.
game, man. Let's go, Deke. I like your energy, baby. I like your energy.
4-0. They play good. Battling Bucks.
Respect to the Bucks, then, man.
And on day 4, yesterday we sat a lot of guys too. Like we sat O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah,
We sat Davis.
respect.
Oh yeah, I forgot even Brian Reynolds. Yeah, we had him playing DH yesterday. Brian
Shout out
Reynolds.
to Brian Reynolds, man.
They got an exciting
He's
squad.
the forgotten one. Yeah, shout out to Brian Reynolds, man. He's been doing his thing for. He's probably the most tenured of them dudes you named too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
All
backed
right.
up what my buddy was telling me though
I like it then,
about
man.
what's ahead for this Pirates team.
Man, we about to pull up to a baseball game because of you, Deke. Shout out to Deke. Shout out to Deke in the Pirates update, man. In the Pirates hat. The drip is crazy. I like it, man. I like it. Yeah, man. Mine not as eventful as yours in terms of the update. I just went to the movies, bro. We went to the fam, man. Me and the fam went and saw the new Godzilla and King Kong. It was fire. I loved it, bro. You should go check it out one day,
Okay.
man. It's a dope movie. Dope storyline. A lot of action. Got some
Who's in it?
emotions involved in it. Godzilla and King Kong. They like the main characters. Like the chicks. I mean, it's
there's
like
no
some
featured
people,
actors
it's
or anything?
people in there, but you're not gonna know them like that.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like because you remember like with Transformers, it
You
was
don't
like,
need them.
yeah, like with Transformers, like, oh, you got Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Oh, you got this chick. Oh, you got that. You know what I mean? Like this one is like they cool. Like you might recognize, but I don't think you watch enough of the movies type stuff to see like any of these type people just yet. But the main features are Kong, Godzilla, and they got these other little crazy little bad tail animals and joints like that. But the movie was fire, bro. You should definitely check it out, bro. It's a good movie, man. Real good movie. Got this new like surround sound.
Yeah, I don't know who any of these
Dolby.
guys are.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, you with it. Nah. Because I would say even the Black Cat, I'm like, he's been in some other like B-level type movies, but he's one of the main characters in this movie. You would never know who that dude is, though, man.
Okay.
Yeah. But in terms of the
470
action,
million
though, bro,
on the box office.
Yeah, bro, it's
Wait,
stupid,
wait.
bro.
This came out 2021. Did they
the,
like
the
re-release
original
it?
one? So this is the third one in the series now.
Oh,
third one in
got
the
you,
series.
Got you.
So that was the first Godzilla.
Oh, so these
versus
are the same people.
Yeah. So so it started out with Kong Skull Island, and then from there they just been adding them.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is the new empire.
Basically, yeah. So they're the new like people to know about, but you not gonna know about them just yet. Yeah. But the movie's fire. All them Kong Godzilla movies been crazy though, bro. So yeah, man, definitely recommend that thing, man. If you have not checked it out just yet, shout out. I see Rod Dollar said he tapped in on the movie 100%, man. It was fire. Definitely was, man. Definitely was. Let me think. What else did we get into? Because it was wifey's B-Day weekend too, bro. So salute her. Salute the dinners. Salute the peoples. And salute all y'all in the comment section too, showing wifey that birthday love, man. We definitely appreciate it. She's grateful of it. She appreciated it as well. Over the weekend, we did some streaming, man. Shout out to y'all for tapping in with that, man. Jonathan Honorable, shout out to you, man, for winning one of the giveaways over the weekend. Definitely big time love for you for that. Let me think. What else? I had something else. Oh, update on mock drafts, because obviously we're going to talk more mock drafts today from, the congregation, from you guys that have sent mock drafts in. For those that have not made it on the show, we still encourage you and everybody that's on the channel, man, to go to the website, arthurmoats.com, and that way you can see where a lot of the other mocks that we don't get a chance to talk about on the show, we feature them on the website. So if y'all want to see your peers and how their mocks have been, or even check your own if it doesn't make the live show, that's where to go, man. arthurmoats.com. Check that out, man. You'll be able to see all the other mocks that we don't discuss live on the show. And if for anybody that's trying to submit mock drafts or get in touch with the squad and stuff like that, moatswinners@gmail.com. All right, that's the email address. Send whatever you got to send in terms of the mocks and stuff like that. So once again, moatswinners@gmail.com. And then last from the updates, we did lose one of our NFL brothers, man. Vontae Davis, man. Shout out to Vontae Davis. Heck of a career from an NFL standpoint, but did pass away today. That's what the reports were saying and stuff like that, man. So definitely wanted to, do a little moment of silence for Vontae, man. 35 years old. Definitely sucks, man. Anytime you lose anybody but one of our NFL brothers, man. So definitely want to give a moment of silence for Vontae real quick. All right.
Yeah, I literally just saw it on the bottom
bro.
ticker a minute ago and was shocked.
Craziness, man. Craziness. Said they just found him at his crib that is like sent his grandma's name.
I wanted the Steelers to draft him so bad.
Bro. He was nice, bro. He played for a while too. Obviously, Colts. We had him up in Buffalo for a little while. Then he did the retirement like mid-game. I was like craziness. Never forget it, bro. I was like, yo, what the heck, man?
You were on the team?
No, I'm gone by then, but I'm didn't. But people was like, bro, what is happening? What is this? Yes, because it was out of this world, bro. And he was such a dope player too, bro. But yeah, man, one of the Florida Cats, man. If you play this league, man, you play long enough, you know somebody that know Vontae, bro. Like that's just how it was, man. But yeah, man, definitely sucks, bro. But they said no foul play, so obviously that's, I guess, a positive in some type of way. I don't know, but yeah, it just sucks for all girl.
Hindsight being 2020, AB should have done the Vontae Davis with his exit from that Jets game. He just should have retired.
He should have retired, and it would have been fine.
But
he went loud and has been loud ever since.
Yeah. I mean, he's been talking about trying to get back in the league. I just think it would have been a more definitive way to go out.
Yeah.
A more baller way to go out than, I don't know. I guess there's mixed reactions on how AB handled that.
I think the thing with AB, I don't think he really had a plan.
Entertaining,
I don't
to say the
think
least.
AB had a plan
Exactly.
where he did it. I think he just did it. Whereas when you listen to some of the reports about Vontae when he was doing his retirement mid-game, like Trey White does a great job telling the story. So he's like, you hear him a series or two ahead of time, like, yo, this is it. I ain't going out there no more. And he's like, oh, man, hey, like, for real. He's like, oh, no, like, I'm done. He's like, what you mean you done? Like, I take a table, like, I'm done playing football. Like, it's over. He's like, so this is before you even get to the halftime. So it's like you could clearly hear the plan in place, like the mindset shifted after he making some plays. I don't think anybody's communicated that AB has communicated like that. It was like AB was, I want to play, I want the ball, my ankle hurt, or I can't go out there, I'm going to take the pass off, and now I'm hollering at y'all. It was just
well, and then just I guess what I'm saying is just knowing that he never played another snap in the NFL again. He should have just retired then.
Yeah,
it would have been a more legendary.
It'd have been way
exit.
doper, bro. It'd have been way dope. But yeah, they said AB left the Matrix. AB said, "Look, I'm gonna holler at y'all boys, but I ain't got time for this today." Yeah, but he's doing his thing now, man. He's definitely making the social media world media. I tell you that.
Do you think AB runs his account?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
You think he does?
Yes. Yeah. But AB is AB. Like, I don't think it's like as serious as people make it for him. I think from his perspective, he just looks at it as politicians say what they want. People in other professions where they have status or money can say what they want, and they don't have any type of consequences. They're not held accountable. And one of our biggest complaints has always been that we feel like athletes get held to a different standard. in terms of how we are financially, in terms of we're supposed to be role models, we're supposed to act a certain way, when an actor can make just as much money, but nobody puts that actor in that same type of light of, hey, you really got to be a role model. Hey, you really got to do good things. Hey, don't do these type of things. So for certain players, they try to fight that fight. And I feel like for AB, he's just kind of like, yo, this is how I'm going to do it.
Do you think he's got like a ghostwriter or someone like behind the scenes, like giving him up, like, hey, this
I
would be a good idea
like that. I could see something like that.
Hey, this could be clever. Do something like that.
Because the thing with AB is he always has a team around him. Now, the team doesn't always, from my perspective, I don't think they have his best interest because no one really holds him accountable from my perspective. But if those are the people that you got surrounding you and they got the same mindset that you got, well, yeah, they're going to get everything that you like to see, everything that you know. And I just think it's that type of scenario. So the majority of it, I do feel like it's him. But the stuff that he might not have seen, I think he gets people around him that's the same mindset as him. And they kind of just, yeah, man, you got this, bro. You AB. You do what you do because you AB. But as we see, there's consequences to everything, man. So, but he ain't stopping, man. He ain't stopping. I was looking at this weekend. I was like, bro, I had forgot. I took like 2 weeks off, Deke. 2 weeks off of like the AB updates. And I went up there. I was like, bro. It's nonstop, man. It's nonstop. So yeah, but I definitely think he priced his whole thing, man, because that's what it was. The DeMar. That's what had me pull up on it because wifey had brought it across. She was like, "Yo, your man's is going to DeMar." I was like, "What you mean?" And then she showed me. I was like, "Oh, got you." Yeah, he had one. He was on one this weekend.
Why? I think I saw this. What was it? What was it again?
He just took. So apparently somebody had posted a meme of something like some post a fictional death or something like that, and he put DeMar Hamlin's face up. So then DeMar like says something back, and then from there,
they went back
is
and
like
forth.
going back. Yeah,
Okay,
it was like
that,
it went crazy, bro. Yeah, I was like, oh, and he just kept going. It was like, oh, all right, gotcha. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, he was like, yo, you can't, you going at that one? And it's yeah. And then he was doing the whole. So I think he was going at Biden as well, and then he has like his team of. Just go check him out when you get some free time, bro. Yeah. But
I did see. Yeah, he's trying to run for VP of Trump. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, bro, AB is just he's in his own space. But as long as it's not hurting nobody, bro, it's cool. You ain't hurting nobody. Just keep it on the net, bro. Just keep it on the net. You good, bro. Yeah.
ESPN.
Yeah. But my man is he's full head of steam with it sometimes, bro. Full head of steam. So. But other than that, man, life's good, man. So, think, man, we got anything that we need on the front end? I think we had a deep thought with the baseball thing.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah, shout out to that. And I guess the other shout out I would have is, man, I broke out my barbecue shirt from when me, you, and my homie Mark when we was over in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Checking out the Steelers on the road versus the Packers, man, was a dope experience, dope game, man. But shout out to Doc's Smokehouse out in Milwaukee, man. Yeah, man, I put it out. I was like, yo, this is why I like getting those type of shirts. Because it takes me back to one of those moments of like, oh, who was I here with? What did we do? This was a vibe.
No, that was great.
And that was a vibe weekend, bro. So salute you for that, man. All right. But with that being the case, let's start the show like how we always do. Go ahead and drop it in the comment section where you're tuning in from. And then that way we'll give those big boy shout outs to start the day's show. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe. Quick update, man. Ton of content has been dropping over the weekend, man. We had that Justin Fields film session that dropped. All right, y'all been digging that. I definitely appreciate the support on that, man. We also got those 2 film sessions that are still in the upper room for Dante Jackson and Deshaun Elliott. Definitely shout out to y'all running up those likes on that as well. We did drop today the Kenny Pickett story with the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Just the podcast recapping everything that went from the start of this thing to the end of this day, man. Shout out to the homie David Dupree, DD Smalls, man, for taking care of that, man. So salute y'all for that one. Checking out that content. And I think that is everything I was supposed to update on the front end. Yeah, I think that was everything. So we good now.
Leah Warren from the 254. Barbaschiato.
Shout out.
Theater 5, Thousand Oaks, California.
Shout out. Shout out.
Jaron, Pittsburgh Steelers for life, the 559, Visalia, California. He's just steady grinding at work.
Hey, I like that. Respect, man. Stack the paper, baby, but don't let it stack you.
Lifted Ones with a little NBA comment here says, from the 916, light the beam, trying to avoid the play-in tournament.
Ooh. cool. Respect. I don't know if you saw, but Bron had 40 last night too, man. He gave him a 40 piece because you know he was risen. So I just figured it was perfect. He's risen. Bron gave you 40. You know how that go, bro. Shout out to Bron. But like the beam, though. I respect y'all up there in Sacramento. Like the beam.
Him and Jordan, I think the only ones with 40-point games at their respective ages.
Respect. Heck yeah, man.
How old's LeBron now?
39, bro. He's doing at a big age, bro. Yeah.
Man.
It's like every week, though, it's like a new record he's breaking because he's the only old guy to do it like this. Yeah. They said they like old LeBron over old Jordan. That's what everybody keeps saying. It's like we take old Bron over any old Jordan right now, bro.
I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
I think old Jordan, I've seen some documentaries where they like put some of his numbers and what he did in perspective. I think it was
still
more
cooking,
impressive than what is led on or just what the general consensus is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would take LeBron right now over what Jordan was doing at 38, 39.
Yeah.
For sure. What LeBron went to the it wasn't was it last year? Was it the Western Conference Finals?
Yeah,
lost
to the Joker.
Dude, all these years are starting to blend together at this point.
Because they said he couldn't go to the Western Conference Finals and stuff like that with the Lakers, man. But yeah, he went there. It was just the Joker, bro. The Joker, they won that, beat them, and then won the championship, bro.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the same
handful,
story
bro.
with
Seriously,
them again.
bro.
Like if they could just make the playoffs, they'll have as good of a chance as anyone probably from like a second-tier team list. Because you got Denver one.
So this is the thing, though.
Who's competing with Denver?
This is what I'm going to tell you.
There?
So I'm going to tell you with the Lakers, they literally will beat everybody but Denver.
Yeah,
they beat the Clippers. They beat the Warriors. They'll beat the Wolves. They'll beat any other teams, bro. It's just the Dago Nuggets, bro. It's a bad matchup, bro.
Does anyone match up good with the Nuggets right now?
They're saying the Celtics, but the problem with the Celtics is
don't
know if they're going to get out.
Hell no.
Yeah, because they got the athletes and the size.
All right.
Because you got to have size and athletes, and you got to have a guy on the perimeter that could go.
You're right. Celtics might not even get out.
Right,
so like,
but that's
I'm
the
not
problem.
Even taking it
So it's like, who you going to go with? Philly? Nah. So, right. The Joker's
Bucks,
a problem, bro.
I guess, huh?
But the problem is the Bucks, they gonna struggle to get past teams like the Heat and teams like the Celtics. Yeah, it's just like they all match up weirdly in the East, but the Nuggets are like the clear team where it's just like nobody out West matches up with Denver. The teams that can match up with them out East, but the teams that don't match up are gonna struggle to even get out there. So that's what I'm like.
How would Dallas do against them? Luka, Kyrie, they just got to go.
They could just score. But the problem is,
what's going on with them? Has their big three played together?
The big three is dope. The big and Phoenix are dope. But once again, with Denver, not only are they can slow you down, beat you inside. They got Jamal Murray who can kill you outside, and then they got Porter off the bench who gonna give you buckets, bro. So it's just like, man, they start going down that depth, and then you be like, bro, what the heck? Yeah.
And Jokic don't even care about basketball.
All right, Jokic over here like, yeah, I mean, I do this, but don't call me a celebrity. I don't want I don't care about this.
Yeah, like, is this his best season ever?
Bro, every year is his best season ever. He doesn't care, bro. Again. He doesn't care. Yeah.
It should be 4 in a row, right?
Mm-hmm. But he gave Embiid the one.
I mean, that's insane.
They had to break it up. You know that.
Was Embiid deserving? I wasn't.
He was,
as hip to it.
Yes, Embiid was, but it was one of the ones where
he doesn't do what Jokic does in the playoffs. It goes back to my whole MVP thing. Like, how valuable are you really if you don't show up in the playoffs?
But you could have legit made a case for Jokic to win it either way.
Yeah.
But it was like, all right, Embiid, it's been time. You've been due. We've been talking about it. All right, break it. I'll give you one. Yeah.
All right, I'll say a few more here. Keyshawn Bannis from the 305, Miami, Florida.
Shout out. And lifted ones, you crazy if you think the Kings would ever sweep my Lakers in the daggone series, bro. It's not happening, man. You know when Brian in the series, bro. You know what time it is, man. You know what time it is. All right? I like Lil De'Aaron Fox. I like what y'all got over there. It's cute. But no. But y'all nice. I like y'all.
No, Bravo from the 301, Maryland. And then we'll go with Ron Ray, 570 Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Let's go.
Let's get it.
That'll be my final one.
Respect to that, man. Respect to that. All righty. Let's get this thing rolling, man.
Super chats?
Let's super chat them up, man. It's feeling good today, bro. It's feeling good.
Fish Momentum Ambition Imagine video is out now. Hashtag Mr. Jack Myers Jr.
Let's get it. Respect to Mr. Jack Myers Jr. as well, man.
Steeler Nation on fire. Should the Steelers take Johnny Wilson if he falls to them in the 3rd round?
All right, man. A little wide receiver action can't hurt. definitely one of the ones. I mean, when you talk about the amount of receivers, first, second,
Is
third.
this the guy who I'm thinking? Yeah,
the
this
Florida
is
State,
the
opposite
really
of
tall
Keon.
guy.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling it.
What you don't like about him? Just not like big receivers, what you mean?
No, I need to watch more of them. I'll admit that. From what I have seen,
And we're saying the third round,
I feel like he was awkward looking out there.
I would agree.
He was awkward. Again, I'd have to watch him more, but just really didn't get me excited.
Respect. I think for me, when he says third round, I just lower expectations. So it's like, I'm not trying to be as like excited about him per se. I think if he said second round, I would definitely feel like how you feel. I'm like, I don't want it in the second. But I'm like third. I'm like, it doesn't kill me in the third round.
I think that's my problem though. Is I want a guy that I feel great about from either the first or second round to be wide receiver too.
Okay.
Like if we draft
so
Wilson,
you're looking at you as this dude as wide receiver. Okay. To me, when I'm thinking of him in third, I'm like, bro, you're just gonna give me another body out there, but I'm not classifying you as like my guy.
I feel you
but I
on
respect
that.
what you saying,
I
man.
feel you on that, but I think our team needs a definitive wide receiver too.
Respect.
Because you would just be throwing Johnny Wilson into the mix of Quez Watkins, Van Jefferson, Calvin Austin.
Yeah.
I need a guy. I need someone opposite of Pickens that I can rely on. I don't know if Wilson gets it done for me right now.
No, respect on that. I think that approach, if the team is doing the Johnny Wilson, I think that their belief in GP going to another level is a lot higher than what we think that GP going to the another level would be. Because that's the only way you're going to make that type of move, right? The only way that you would not bring in a higher quality number 2 receiver is if you feel like GP is that AB type of receiver where it could be him with Sammy Coates, him with Tay, him with Marcus Wheaton. It doesn't matter who you throwing over there, Juju. This guy is the guy. If they feel like that, then I think you can get away with it. But we haven't seen that from him just yet either, though.
Or they just love Johnny Wilson because, again, Steelers
they would do
are
something like that,
the one team I'll give the benefit of the doubt to when drafting receivers. Whatever round, really. Second round, third round, fourth round. Yeah, because we got Martavis in the fourth, AB in the sixth. Handful of receivers, really good receivers in the third. Couple good second rounders.
Now, caveat was we did have 7.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot.
Yeah, we got
higher
Pickens, though.
probability.
I mean, we got Pickens in the 2 years without 7.
Yeah.
So there's that. Yeah, what have we done receiver-wise since 7? Is it
Pickens
just Pickens?
Yeah, because Pickens
Calvin Austin
was first-round talent that we got in the second. But, yeah, outside of that, we don't really have, like, a lot of 4th, 5th, 6th.
It would just be Austin, I guess. Austin and
But
Pickens.
I'm like, with Russ, though, maybe that goes back to that kind of mindset, too, you know?
Yeah. Brent Fox, salute Moats, Deke, and most of the chat.
Most of
that
the
eulogy
chat.
video for Kenny was hilarious. Somebody check on John Easton. Rest in peace, Kenny.
Listen, it was not a eulogy.
I need to
not
see
a
this
eulogy.
video.
It's a dope vid, bro. So check it out, man. DD Smalls, man. Y'all know obviously he does a lot of the behind the scenes stuff as well, man. Big time in terms of like sponsorship and just, you know, overseeing some of the vision and some of the mindset, man, of the channel. But basically it goes through and from us first starting to talk about Kenny to him getting drafted to some of the highs that both experienced with Kenny to even when it was starting to get crazy and then the end of this thing, man. But he transitions and has all of it documented, man. It's a dope vid, man. A lot of y'all have already checked it out, but it is just funny for a couple reasons. Like, number one, to see like how both of us speak on Kenny at various points, the highs we have, the lows we have, and then the part that got me, man, because
the immaculate
the
post podcast from the Raiders game.
Trust me, bro. Like it's some stuff in that thing, bro. It's some stuff like
I probably said some real serious shit there.
He found some stuff, bro. And then even at the end where we're like, you know, it actually happens. He gets moved on. He gets traded. It is like not just our commentary. You look at what the people's he has like that type of stuff in there too. Wow. You're like, oh man, this is crazy, this bro. But it was a dope vid, man. So like I said, a good amount of y'all have already seen it. It dropped around like noon, I think it was today, man. But yeah, bro, it was a pretty clean joint, man. But the other part that I was laughing at, and like I said, probably because I was researching, I think, but I looked at just me and you at our transition because obviously it's been, you know, 24 months, 2 years. We're like, yo, we got the beard, we got the short hair, we got this here, we got that, we got the glasses, no glasses. Yeah, we go through some phases, bro. We went through his face.
Oh,
You
wow.
had beard, no beard, stash, no stash.
Yours is
Bro.
probably a lot less pronounced than mine.
It was just funny because we
Wow.
don't think about it, right? We do all these episodes and we don't just sit here and watch them like in order. We're just like, oh, whatever we done this week, so we don't really see it. Bruh, just watch. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, man. So yeah, it was pretty cool, bro. Definitely
That's
pretty
funny.
cool, man.
He also says, check on John Easton and rest in peace, Kenny.
Oh man. Kenny got action over there in Philly, man. He gonna get a chance to, compete for number 2. And that's all you can ask for right now for him, man. Has anybody seen John Easton though since I still haven't seen John Easton since the move has happened, bro. I'm just throwing that out there.
Has he been in other chats?
I don't know. Has anybody seen John Easton? Does anybody know where John Easton is, man? I have not heard or seen anything. They said he joined the Kelsey podcast. Y'all sick. They over there with my man Chris Law. He got the little Eagles podcast. He over there with Chris Law and the folks, man. Shout out to the homies over there, though, man. They good dudes.
Other Jacob, hashtag picket fence, says, y'all see Neil Cruz do the picking celebration?
Which
I
one?
didn't. No.
Which one? Did he do the bang on him or this one? Because I know this one was one that cost him.
Yeah.
That was the
I'm
hardest
guessing
one, though,
the
bro.
latter.
Probably this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that one. When did he do it? Yeah, man, I don't even know when he did it.
Bro, y'all got me ready to go back to these Pirates games, though, man. I was supposed to get to a
They're
Pens
playing right
game.
now.
Bro.
I don't know if you get it.
I don't
It's
know.
like that,
Because it's YouTube TV. I don't even know, bro.
I don't think you get it on that.
Yeah.
I don't. I think it's got to be like through
The,
actual cable.
Yeah.
But no,
'Cause this thing was
the
on
only
the
reason I
18th.
said I saw it on the bottom ticker, so I'll be keeping tabs on it.
Respect. But yeah, man, I never got a chance. I still needed to catch a Pens game, but I'm like, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, man. I don't know.
Penguins?
Yeah.
They need to lose. They need to lose.
Because
out.
I think it's either the end of this month or early next month. They're supposed to be. I think it's a game with the Bruins, and I was like, man, I should go pull up on that one. It'd be dope. But you saying like they're about to get waxed, man?
No, they need to lose. It's better. We need to get a high pick. We need to get a young stud in here. Because I think they're out of the playoffs.
Yeah, they down.
They're
right
terrible.
now,
I mean, they
bro.
traded
They down,
again, so
bro.
that's
That was
right
the first
there
sign.
waving the white
Yeah,
flag.
that was the first sign.
essentially. And yeah, they've been terrible this year, and it's very frustrating because from the games I've watched, they hang with any team.
Yeah,
They can score goals. They'll have 2-goal leads going in the third periods, and then they just collapse. It's the biggest choke artist of a team I've ever seen.
which is crazy when you think about the talent that they have, though.
Yeah, I guess part of it's Jari, part of it's the goaltending. But you look at some of his stats this year, I think he's leading the league in shutouts. I think he's got like a
That's kinda
decent
crazy.
save percentage.
Yeah.
He's just a very untimely goalie, in my opinion. He's not like a Fleury. I'm sorry. He's very talented, but he's untimely. I just don't know if he's a guy you could rely on like that in the playoffs.
But they won rings with both of them, though.
No, that was
No,
Murray.
you're right. It was,
And then Murray fell apart.
You're right, and that's when we moved over to Jari. You're definitely right. Good call.
Yeah, what a shame with how that played out. Because
Yeah,
we let go of Fleury. Fleury has some career years out there in Vegas.
in Vegas, yep.
And
we went
Murray
through
just
the back and
goes
forth.
down the tubes and we have to
Yeah.
trade him. But the Penguins at the
But we
moment
won
made the right decision.
and they won with it. Won with
Yeah.
Fleury, one with Murray, and then it was like, okay, Jari's the guy. Yeah, I remember all
you
that.
had
now.
to go with Murray over Fleury because this was the whole
Yes.
expansion team.
and
you
they
had,
had
to
pick
protect.
one.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
gonna protect Murray, the younger goalie
younger
who you just
yeah.
won a cup with, and just
Absolutely.
went on a crazy run.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna be your goalie for the next 10 years?
Yeah, the
Whereas
same way we
Fleury,
thought Fleury was gonna. Yeah,
yeah, Fleury was a little bit on the down tick at that point. He's
He
up
was
there
at
in
the end of
age.
it.
It's like, yeah, this
At
is
least we
just
thought he
a
was.
straight up business move. Yeah, exactly. Then
we thought he was at the
he
end
has
of it.
career
Then he
years
goes out
out
there
in
and balls
Vegas.
in Vegas. Did he win one in Vegas, or did he just go to the
I don't think
finals
he
in
did.
Vegas?
Yeah, I think he got screwed there. I think he did. Because didn't Vegas win last year?
They won last year, but
Yeah,
they
he
went
just-
to another one earlier.
Yeah,
though.
he went
Yeah.
to one. They lost when
Because he
was
went to
their
one
goalie.
like it was like the second year out. It was the first second
Yeah.
year out there. Yeah.
Yep, it was quick. But then, yeah, he's been on a couple other teams these last
Yeah.
2 or 3 years, like Blackhawks and Wild.
Yeah. Respect.
Hassan T, 1989, gifted 5 months memberships to Adonis Meets Christ, Other Jacob, Gerald Abney, Tito Martinez, and D. Cameron.
Shout out to Hassan T, 1989, for being a rock star life and paying it full. We definitely appreciate you. And to those individuals that Deke just named, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Nick Bragdon, I see you over there, baby. Glad that you got the sneaker bag, man. That was a part of the giveaway on the Kicking It with Moats channel, man. For all my sneakerheads that are out there, did have some people saying, asking questions about do I actually wear the shoes that y'all see on the podcast? Yes, but that's on the sneaker channel, Kicking It with Moats. You see all the kicks getting talked about, getting worn, and all that other fly stuff, man. But shout out to you, Nick Bragdon, man, for tapping in on both channels, man. So salute you.
Keyshawn Bannis. Thoughts on the 20th pick for both of Washington's second-round picks? So he's asking
trade out of the first.
Trade our 20th picks for both of Washington's seconds.
So that would give us 3 second-round picks, 2/3. When are they picking in the second though? Like how early are their picks? Because if it's like the first or the second pick of the second round,
well, yeah, it would definitely be the second pick, right?
Yeah,
definitely be the second pick, and then I don't know what their other one is.
I think the only way
depends on the board.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only way I like that is if either Jackson Powers Johnson is either gone or we feel like he's just falling. Then it's like, all right, everything's getting pushed back. So if you're JJ McCarthy's, your Penix, I'm trying to think. The majority of the quarterbacks that we say could be fringe first round, if they go in that top 15, right? Because obviously JJ McCarthy is a prime example of a guy that has that wide range where he started out in one place, but yeah, like Deke's talked about, like TG has talked about, and even me to an extent, he's getting momentum, right? So guys like that, a Joe Milton, right? Where is he going in this thing? Is he going to tap into that first round potentially? The majority, if the more of those type of dudes that go early, some of these wide receivers, then yeah, it could make sense to potentially trade back if you feel like you're still going to have a ton of talent in that second round. You just load up on it. Obviously, we got JPJ in that second round. Obviously, it was 32nd overall pick, so technically would have been a first rounder, but you catch what we're saying. So, yeah.
It seems like both their second round picks are early, 36 and 40.
Yeah, so that's the 4th and the 10th. No, that's the 2nd and the 8th, excuse me, because it's 32. Yeah, 2nd and 8th overall in the second round. Along with 51.
Or no, it would be the 4th, actually. 36.
36. Okay, good call.
36, yeah. But then 40 would be 8.
Yeah,
not far away.
And then we still picking at 51, and then we still got 2 picks in the 3rd as well. I don't hate it, but the board would definitely have to I need that board to be bored in the right way for me to do that, bro. Because it just feels weird to not have a first round pick. That's my only thing. I'm like,
I like that.
I want a first round, but I ain't tripping on it.
There's always some first 100%. Round guys available in that second round.
100%. Heck, if you fall like that and you're like, okay, I don't like how the board fell completely, or JPJ went off at the end of it, it's like, okay, now I can go get a Frazier. Or while I still have those picks, if I see, okay, this dude has one off the board and I don't like where it's sitting at, I still can trade back into that first if I needed to, because I still would have enough assets if I need to get back in. So I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it, man.
I think you could get one of those 3 centers.
I would agree.
One of them should be available at 36.
Yeah.
And then your house money with 40.
You're good from there on out. And then whatever you want to do at 51, you're good too.
I like that. Is there a precedence for this type of trade?
I mean, trading back?
No, I'm saying, is that the proper compensation to get our pick? Actually, it seems like I feel like we're getting the better end, maybe.
Well, it just depends on how you, But you got to think a first rounder at 20th overall is viewed as a way higher probability.
That is 16 picks. So
that's what I think that's appropriate,
fair. That's probably fair.
Yeah, I think that's appropriate.
They need to send us a 4th for next year too, or something like that too.
I think that would make us win the trade. I think right now it's kind of even. I don't feel like we won it, but I don't feel like we lost it either. It's just kind of that's good business. That's not a Chicago Bears trade. That was a Chicago Bears right there.
That seems fair. It does.
So Omar's not going for fair. Omar's going for strong arm robbery, bro. Omar's not going for that. Omar said, bro, you better throw me a 2025 second as well. Conditional second, something. Yeah.
Adrian Bustamante, here at the hospital waiting for my little man to make his entrance
into
the world.
Go!
And to Steeler Nation.
Let's go. Adrian Bustamante. Shout out to you and shout out to Mama Bear as well, all right? Just know that we rooting for both of y'all, all right? Let's get it. Let's get it. And if you need any last minute Hail Mary name options, Arthur, okay? Moats, Nathan, you got Eric, okay? You got Deke, okay? You got some options with it, all right? But also, if it's a young lady, Arthurina, okay, that's a beautiful name. Arshika, that's another one that you could go with, okay? Just you know, you got some options with it, okay? Arthatisha as well, all right? So, but salute you, man. Let's get it, man.
Xavier TG. We are done with the 80s. Jordan's Bulls would get whipped by today's Timberwolves.
Ooh. Talking spicy. Wow.
I don't think so.
They be talking spicy, Lord.
I don't think so.
Talking spicy. It's like, yo, they way more athletic in today's game, but the dudes back there, they was playing versus the opponent. It's like, ooh. That's exciting, though. When in doubt, roll with Jordan, though, bro.
That's a terrible take. Six championships is 6 championships.
When in doubt, roll with Jordan and that Bulls team. That Jordan Bulls team, like you said, 6 of the things. I would like to see it.
Whenever you're talking about taking teams and putting them in time machines and moving them forward or back, I think you got to give that team an acclimation period of like, this is how today's style is played.
Yeah.
Learn up on it. The thing that will always translate, no matter what time period, is the mental toughness and what
clutch
the winner
moments.
Michael Jordan was.
Yeah, can you perform in the clutch moments? The skill.
Phil Jackson being a coach. Yeah, come on.
But that is interesting though, because I was thinking back to like not even like far, like this is like this week I'm throwing the ball with my little mans, right? And I was saying to myself, I feel like at this age, my son is more skilled than I was at that age. But I still take like my mindset at that age over his mindset at this age. But I'm like skill for skill. I'm like, I look at him, I'm like, yo, he's way more, I think, skilled than I was back then at that age. But that's the whole part when you're looking at Jordan versus today. You're like, well, Jordan didn't have the type of information that these dudes now have. You think about the amount of dudes that have watched Jordan coming up to learn their skills and develop their skills. It's like Jordan didn't have that per se. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, you take Jordan's mindset and you put him out here, he's still a killer. Mm-hmm. And that's a different mindset than any of these dudes that might emulate his game. They ain't got that part because Jordan's a killer. And that's the part for me where I'm just like, as much as I like these new cats, I'm like, I don't know, man. That's still a dog, man. And yeah, I don't think you could just, no, you can watch it. Nah, I don't go for that, man. And it sound like my little man. Hey, little man. Just know me at 8. You might be nicer than me at 8, but I would have washed you at 8. I'm just throwing it out there, bro. I'm just telling you now, bro. Because he think he tight, think he nice, Deke. But I'd be like, yo, but just know about it. You ain't want to see me. Not 757 Moatsy for the 36th Street Park Place one time. You ain't want to see that one. Yeah, but salute him. And yes, Gracie, Kobe for a fact was a killer as well. Why he's Kobe? Mama mentality. You know what time we on.
Matt C, what up, y'all? Big ups from the 757. Rest in peace, Vontae Davis.
The crib, and yes, R.I.P. Vontae, man. Still craziness, man. Crazy.
Trent Johnson,
Dang, I
shout out to
think
the
about
Pirates.
his brother Vernon as well. I know that's tough for him. Jeez.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Trent Johnson says, shout out to the Pirates. Did you see O'Neal Cruz doing the? I already read this.
No, that was the second comment of somebody saying that, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Other Jacob said it as well.
We read it.
Yeah, the other Jacob said it earlier.
Okay, so he did it yesterday?
Trent, yeah, it had to be.
I guess it was after he
pull that joint out, bro. Let's
they whatchamacallit? What did I want to say? They pinch ran him. They sat him for the whole game, but it went to like extra innings, and they pinch ran him, and it paid off because they did like a squeeze bunt,
and that's how you got.
And he ran to home, slid head first, and I know a lot of Pirates fans were holding their breath because that's how he got injured last year, sliding home.
So he had to get at it. Oh man, I like it.
It had to have been when he did it.
I like it.
Because if it was yesterday, he didn't play at all, unless he was just chilling in the dugout.
That had to be it, bro. That had to be it.
Paisley, the Beach Rat, has joined the upper room.
Shout out to Paisley, the Beach Rat, and welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed.
Cliff the Dark Knight. Should the Steelers sign Mekhi Becton as our right tackle?
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that was brought up a couple weeks ago.
That's potential.
Sure.
That's definitely a name, man. You talk high pedigree, athleticism. Yeah. He just had the injuries. You know, that's the big thing with Mekhi. But at this stage of free agency, you're not looking at breaking the bank on him. So I definitely think that could work. I mean, the talent that he has, you just hoping that it stays healthy and now you can get it to be more consistent. But if that's the case, then you get you a steal. Do a little 1 year prove it type situation. Nothing where you invest too much, but enough where, you know, he feels good about the scenario.
Yeah, and maybe that's the situation that opens things up for the Broderick move to left.
Yeah.
Because
That
then you
would
just have
definitely
Dan
open it.
Moore and Mekhi compete
Yeah.
for right, and you're feeling okay about whoever wins.
Yeah, because Dan has started for 3 years in this league at left. Mekhi Becton is a top 10 pick when he came out. You know, so you feel the talent with him is still going to be very high end, and now you're just trying to figure out which one wins. Is it more of the fundamental guy that isn't as high end talent, Dan Moore, or is it the high end top 10 type pedigree pick that finally is able to stay healthy and put it all together? But yeah, I don't hate that at all, man. And you could definitely that'd be affordable too, man. That would definitely be affordable.
At this point, yeah.
And give you a lot more freedom too heading into the draft, because now you definitively feel good that the only position that you really got to answer is the center spot. Everything else is going to be house money, like we talked about, like in terms of upgrading receiver, upgrading that inside linebacker, upgrading this safety or corner spot. But it's like you don't feel like, oh my God, I don't have an answer right now. Yeah, I hate that. I don't like that. I mean, I don't hate that. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah.
Tito Good Vibes gifted a Mets membership to Lifted Ones.
Shout out to Tito, Rockstar, and Lifted Ones. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And shout out to you, Tito. Tito, man. Tito is obviously one of the heavy cats, you know, on this channel. But, man, he be heavy over there on the sneaker channel as well, man. Always salute you, man. Major love, Tito, with the good vibes, a.k.a. Mr. Date Your Wife, man. That's his thing, you know. Gotta date your lady, bro. Like your lady. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're in a relationship a long time. Yeah. People forget that. That's how you can get trouble in your relationship, bro. Don't lose sight of that, Deke. Tito preach it to the preacher.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep things exciting.
Yeah, heck yeah, bro.
Sean McCartney, I won't be subscribing to PFF, so I'll just name the mock I got with the 3 rounds. Powers Johnson, second, Roman Wilson, and third, Trotter Jr. And DJ James as a slot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't hate that. Heck nah.
It's a good draft.
The top 3 at least, yeah.
Yeah, no complaints from me.
Yeah, I ain't tripping on that. It's incomplete, but I like it though. Yeah, incomplete, but I like it.
No, I like that format.
Yeah.
Yeah, center, receiver, and then
linebacker,
a combination
yeah.
of cornerback, linebacker in round 3. I like that.
Yeah.
That's the combination I did for
Can't go wrong with that,
for
man.
my first mock draft, my 1.0.
Yeah.
Captain Spartan 04, random Dan McCuller story? Question mark.
Shout out to Big Dan. I always just think back to Big Dan. Traded camp. Want to say his rookie year. The Goonies. Shout out to Moan, Pounce, DeCastro. I think it was still Beach. No, I think this might have been Al's first year out there in Gill. All right. So, yeah, man, Big Dan. You know, he's the young pup, the rookie in the Goonies. The Goonies, they like to beat up on the young guys. So, you know, they getting after Dan in practice, you know, tearing them up one day, tearing them up, talk grease to him. Then Coach Mitch, who was the D-line coach at the time, was also getting after Dan McCullers, talk grease to him. But I don't know what was said or done, but in some manner, you know, Big Dan got upset. And the next play, we literally saw him take Marquise Pouncey, Mr. All-Pro, and no exaggeration, but way ahead. It's like 1, 2, 3, picks him up, and we're just like, dear God, what the heck is this, man? And we was all just like dumbfounded and shocked. And then it happened to get the next play. We like, oh, so Dan, you capable. But then that was where everybody used to get pissed off with Dan, because we like, Dan, we know if you get actually upset, you could be $100 million D tackle, bro. Because we've seen what you've done to Marquise Pouncey, who at that time we felt was the best center in the league. We like, bro, we know what you're capable of. But the problem was, and this was part of his, you know, issue throughout his career, was just the consistency and the willingness to do that every single play. But I'll never forget, man, we all went from like, oh man, he about to get cut, bro. Because anytime dudes start getting beat up, you've heard Ramon say, right, don't take it. And we always say, hey, man, don't take it, bro. Don't take it. Because eventually you're going to start to like it. And if you like it, then, hey, man, you got to stay over there. All right. So it was looking like he was starting to like it. until he did it. And we was like, yo, you actually could be a killer. But yeah, never did it enough more consistently. But that play right there alone was the reason why he lasted for as long as he did in Pittsburgh. I can tell you for a fact, because we all that was there, Deke, 3-4 years later, bro, we would still be talking about that one play. We like, Dan about to get, Dan gonna be straight. You know why? Because you seen what Dan capable of. You know what Dan did? You see what he did with the pounce, right? Oh, you remember that? And that was a rookie, bro. So you know he can do this. And that, man, Dan lived like 3-4 years off of that 1-2 play sequence. I promise you, bro, 2 plays, that 3-4 years, bro. Can't make it up. And shout out to Big Dan, that's my dude. Shout out to Big Dan.
Power of a story, huh?
Yeah, bro, that's my dude.
Power
bro.
of a brand.
Yeah, that's Big Dan, bro. Just made me think of it. Just like, yo, give you a random Dan McCullough story, bro. Yeah. And that was that, you know, he was all part of the club. We had the steam room club, you know what I'm saying, on weigh-in days. You can always catch Big Dan in there. He go be, yeah, he go start the club out, he gonna shut the club down, all right? Steam room gonna get him out, but he gonna make that weight, and that's all that mattered. So salute the homie. Salute the homie.
Rarity Unlimited says, yo, miss you guys. I'll finally be able to tune in live more. We need a center and a wide receiver this year, and we're on our stairway to 7.
Big facts on that. And shout out to you, Rarity Unlimited. Hope all is well with you, man. We always miss you as well, man. But yeah, definitely need a center, man. That still seems to be priority number 1, and a wide receiver 2 as we sit today. Yeah, I'm with them on that, man. I'm definitely with you.
Sean McCartney, per Adam Schefter, the TJ Watt is traded to the Chiefs for a 24 first-round pick, a 25 third-rounder, and Rashee Rice.
Why you gotta do that one? Why you want to do that one? You messy.
Yeah, he just
you messy, bro.
threw in Rashee Rice. Huh?
You messy. Why you won't play?
April Fools, LOL. TJ all day. Here we go.
Like a water receiver. That's what you would name. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, who could have he thrown in there?
Somebody that's not Rashee, but I'm scared to name another receiver because now my mind has already shifted to the Rashee Rice. I was like, oh, you want another receiver like that? No. But I want to go down there.
They don't really got that many good receivers.
It's bad, bro.
I don't really want anyone from their team outside of Mahomes.
Let's say you with Kadarius Toney.
I guess some of their linemen. They got a couple decent linemen.
Take Kadarius.
Creed Humphrey. I'd take Creed Humphrey.
You
should have included Creed Humphrey.
He should have put Kadarius up there. Just put Kadarius up there next time, bro. We'll straight ahead. Let's put them all in there.
Van Bradford, I know we love JPJ, but I still like, I guess he's talking about Jackson Powers-Johnson.
Yeah.
JPJ. But I still like Van Pran, though. Yeah, if we draft him, we're going to have to figure something out with that. If we actually draft Jackson Powers-Johnson, we're going to have to figure something out with JPJ.
Bro, I was so confused. You're saying like JPJ, like if we draft Jackson Powers-Johnson,
yeah.
JPJ
we're gonna have to figure
versus JP. Yeah,
we're gonna have to figure something out with that.
I was so confused, bro. You seen I was in the Matrix. I was like, hold on, bro. I was like, yo, I thought we was talking about the center.
Well, I thought initially he was talking about Porter, but then the rest of his comment, he goes on to say Van Pran. I'm like, okay, I guess we're talking center.
Yeah, because he says, I know we love JPJ, and I'm with you. I definitely, yeah.
Something's going to have to happen here. If you just say JPJ without any context, I'm thinking Joey Porter Jr.
Facts.
But if we're talking about the draft,
then
we're talking about
center.
college,
yeah,
we're talking about O-line, I'm thinking the dude from Oregon.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Yeah, if we draft him, we got to figure out something.
Yeah. Some
sort of differentiator. He says he likes Van Pran, though. I view him similar to how we view Dan Moore. What do y'all think?
No, that's a in my eyes a really good comparison, man. Van Pran is very much on that Dan Moore type vibe. Started has a good tape, consistent player at the collegiate level, and you feel like he would be a good player at this level. You just wonder, is his ceiling just good, or can he get to really good or even potentially great? I think that's the conversation with Dan Moore. Dan Moore has shown, just based off of what we've seen these first 3 years, that he is a good player. If you're not a good player, you don't start at left tackle in this league for 3 years and not have gotten quarterbacks killed. Like, it doesn't happen. Yeah. So you at least know he's good, but we want to know, what is his ceiling? Do you think he can ever get to a Pro Bowl caliber level? There are some people that might think that. There's probably more that probably think that we're probably seeing the best version of Dan Moore. You can win with it, but is that enough to make you feel great or feel confident? And that's the part with Van Pran. It's like Van Pran, man, he has really good tape. He's consistent. He's fundamentally sound, has good power. And yeah, you feel like he could be a part of an O-line where you can win with him, but you don't necessarily feel like he can be the guy on that offensive line. If Van Pran is your best player on the offensive line at this level, then you probably have a questionable offensive line. But if he is your third or your fourth or maybe even your fifth best lineman, then you're feeling great. And that's the scenario with Dan Moore that we're trying to, eventually get to. We don't want Dan to be viewed as our best offensive lineman because we do feel limited. We don't feel like Dan Moore has the ceiling like a Broderick Jones has. But if Broderick's your best offensive lineman and Dan is your fourth best, you're like, bro, if that's our fourth best guy, yeah, I think we're going to be all right, man. That was kind of when we would say, who's our worst offensive lineman? Is it Ramon? Is it Al? Al's a Pro Bowler. Ramon's a Pro Bowl alternate. We like, bro, pick your poison. But it's a different convo if those guys are viewed as your best offensive lineman, right? Similar with Beach, Them dudes, man, in the right scenario, man, you love them. Heck yeah. But it's just, in the right scenario with the right pieces around them. And I think that's the thing with Van Pran, whereas JPJ, he is that anchor piece. He is that piece that you put and you say, hey, man, we can just fill it out around him. But as long as we got that, we going to be straight.
Let's go, UW. So, Moats, are you going to be participating in the Resilience Bowl that Troy is hosting at Acrisure May 21st? For anyone interested in attending, the tickets start at $20.
I don't know just yet. This was news to me, but sure, I will look into. Man, Google. What's
Yeah, I don't even know.
I was about to say, I don't know what this is, man.
Let me see.
Like, man, you had me nervous today, bro. I was like, hold on, was I invited or was I supposed to be there? Which one is it?
Yeah, what if you don't get the invite?
Yeah. I can't just be pulling up. He might be like, hey, bro, you ain't welcome here.
Okay, so we got an article from March 5th.
Okay. That was my daddy's birthday, March 5th. Shout out to my pops.
Let's go. UW is right. It is in May.
Okay.
From 5 to 8. He's working in conjunction with the Neighborhood Resilience Project to put on the event.
Mm-hmm.
He says, can't wait to rally alongside some of my good friends in support of Neighborhood Resilience Project and Pittsburgh community. Get ready to experience a football celebration unlike any other. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. We got more.
We got more. Okay.
It will feature activities, food, entertainment, and be capped with a celebrity flag football game.
Oh.
Of which Palomalu will play in.
Oh, TP played in the game? Shout out to TP.
If they need a quarterback, let me know.
Shout out to TP. Now, this news me, man. I had no clue, bro. But salute them, man. No, I have not heard about it, man. So, no, I don't know. But, yeah, if the lines cross thing, I'll pull up, man, because that's the home right there. Shout out to Troy, man. Shout out to TP. That's dope, though, bro. I like that. Nah. Okay. Respect.
You got less than 2 months.
Yeah, he said May, right? Yeah.
May 21st.
Yeah, all right. I like that, then. I like that.
Let's go, UW. There's a whole lot of
you pulling
nonsense.
up on that? You gonna pull up?
Well, if they want me to be quarterback, I will.
So if you're not playing, you ain't gonna pull up? That what you saying?
If you're going, I mean, if I'm getting the invite.
What you mean if I'm
If I'm getting the invite, I think I'd go.
Don't tie your pulling up to me pulling up. Don't do that, man. Because don't tie me into it. Yeah.
All right, fine. If I get an invite.
There it is.
But you're gonna have to be the one to let me know if I got the invite.
Oh my God. Yeah. So, hey,
how else am I getting invited? Troy P's not gonna reach out to me.
Hey, man, you never know, bro. You big time, man. You be on Bleacher Report. That's big time. So you never know, bro. You never know.
Okay, yeah, maybe
you never know. That's all I'm saying. See?
Yeah, maybe they got a tent.
Yeah.
Let's go, UW. There's a whole lot of nonsense going around about trading TJ. If this season doesn't work out, it's the usual suspects.
Hey, now respect, and I would agree because Deke, I always say my little man, he gives me the poster like with the TikTok with the ratchet. We just gonna throw whatever outlandish sports take. He's a part of that community, and he'll run it by me to see how accurate it is. So, I think it was Saturday. Yeah, he's like, yo, Dad.
He said the usual suspects. Who's he talking about?
He said, Dad, we trading TJ Watt. I was like, huh? He's like, Dad, they saying that we about to trade TJ. I'm saying, who's saying that? He said, that's what they saying all on the thing, on the YouTube. And I'm like, bro, what? And yes, people to be on this like, oh yeah, you should trade TJ, get the assets. Then I'm like, no. I don't no. But they definitely, it's some rumblings. They trying to say that, oh, you should just trade him. Yeah. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Period. Nah, I'm good. No.
I could see if this season ends up showing that we are way further away than we think. But I don't see that happening. Like, why are we even talking about this season being like a tank fest?
But this is my thing.
They're
They're
I don't see
talking
that
about
happening at all.
before. They're saying before.
They're saying trade him now.
Yeah, I'm
No,
just like,
hell no.
no. What? Like in your scenario, a year from now, way different conversation.
A year from now,
Right,
you know,
it's a way
we
different conversation.
finished terribly.
But
and
today?
the season's
Nah,
a
bro.
dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Then maybe you do have those conversations.
Hey.
One, I don't see that happening. I don't know why we're
Yeah.
talking about the potential of that, given that we just got Russell Wilson. We have a ready-made roster going to run. So yeah, I think it's just to copy his word. Nonsense is a great way to put it right now.
Yeah, but I definitely seen them rumbles. I'm like, oh, y'all are tripping, bro. Absolutely not, man. Like, you can't make that make sense. Nah.
Xavier TG, Deke still has his KPA jersey. He's planning on wearing it versus Philly this year. I would not do that.
Oh,
Do we play Philly this year?
we do.
We do.
In Philly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How many likes to grow the beard back, Deke? How many likes just on his comment?
Oh.
To grow the beard back, he's talking about like I did
I suppose.
when we went on
the
an
run.
11-0 run.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Sheesh.
I'm washed, man. I don't even know if I got that in me.
He said I'm washed.
I would
Deke,
do
you
it.
in
Like,
your
if I said
prime,
I'm going to
bro.
do it, I
Yeah.
would do it. I just don't know if I got the heart to do it anymore.
That's a look, bro.
So we're talking about likes.
Yeah.
It's different if the Steelers go 11-0. Like, if I said before the
Yeah.
season, like, I'll keep a beard going, see how long
Yeah.
we go on a winning streak.
Because you feel like it has purpose.
Yeah, what's the purpose? Likes.
Likes.
I don't know. I need a better offer than that. Definitely need a better offer.
All right. We have this one. I'm going to get it real quick. Farron Bradford. Shout out to Farron Bradford. He says, how would y'all feel about Herbig at center? Also, second round needs to be a wide receiver. Would y'all take Coleman or Troy Franklin if both are there? He says, I'm taking Franklin. All right. So for those that don't know, Keon Coleman is the wide receiver out of Florida State, and then Troy Franklin is the wide receiver out of Oregon. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Franklin nice.
I like Franklin.
Franklin's nice, bro. Yeah.
You heard my take on that
I'm
a
about
while
to
back.
say, I like Franklin, bro. I went back, started watching some more. I'm like, yeah, bro, you're nice. I like your game. But is he just faster than all the dudes that he was going against? Is that what makes him nice?
I mean, he ran pretty good at the combine. He ran 4.3 something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just run it by everybody. But I don't have to, like, I didn't see you, like, breaking people down. Like, I felt like the Washington receivers, like, when I'm looking at Polk, McMillan, even Odunze, it's like, I just see a little bit more of them having to break some of the dudes down. Whereas I thought with Franklin, it's just, you're just torching guys, bro.
I get you.
And it's not like a negative, but it's just like, I don't know what else you have because you didn't have to use it because you could just torch these guys. But not in the same vein as like a Calvin Austin, where it's like,
Yeah, I was
Calvin,
gonna say I saw.
it wasn't like that.
I
Like,
saw some signs from
I definitely
Franklin.
feel like he's a wide receiver. Like, not he's not just a fast guy, but that was my only thing when I'm comparing.
Calvin
him.
was a good route runner in college, though.
Leave me alone, bro. I don't want no problems with y'all at the Calvin Austin route running committee. I'm good. I don't want no issues. We're on the same team, okay? But when I look at, like I said, just the Washington receivers, man, I'm just like, I don't know. I like that group, bro. But I like them so much that it's making me not like Penix as much, bro. And that's my issue.
Penix.
Yeah, because I'm looking at.
I'm kind of liking him after that. What? He's around a 4.5.
This is my problem. I'm like, yo, I'm looking at the receivers. I'm like, bro, you have 3 league guys that you're throwing to. They're doubling the Doomsday, and McMillan is cooking. They try to get at the McMillan. Polk is cooked. I'm like, bro, every single route, you have somebody that's wide open. Now, you got the touch and you got the big arm, and that's the part that I do love. His deep ball accuracy, the arm strength, like, I love that. But that's my only hiccup. Very similar when I told you with the Kenny Pickett and the Jordan Addison thing. I was like, bro, you watching them cook. But I'm like, bro, Addison is just, he's 3-4 yards ahead of everybody. It's like, man, I'm watching Penix. I'm like, bro, every single time you throw this rock, these dudes is 3-4 yards away from these dudes, man. So it just, that's the hesitancy when I'm just thinking, when that translates to this level, you don't have that space anymore. But we don't know if you can or can't do it until we get there. Now he's gonna get drafted early because the tape is fire. But that's definitely what made me start thinking. I'm just like, bro, how many are these true like tight window NFL throws? These are beautiful throws. These are, man, your arm, your accuracy down the grass. I love it. But how many of it is, this is a tight window on a comeback, or this is a deep out, and that tight, the DB is on the inside hip. You got to put this thing right here. I don't see a lot of that. And that's the part, same with Bo Nix. It was like, I just don't see a lot of it. I don't hate it, but it just makes you don't know until you know. And we won't know that until it's Sunday, week 1, or wherever they starting at, and we're like, oh, all right, he don't do that say. All right, it's taking him a little bit longer to get that adjustment. And now it's kind of too late, you know what I mean? But, yeah, they definitely going to go early, though, bro. They definitely going early.
Speaking of Penix, Samurai Finn says Omar is meeting with Penix,
yeah,
a.k.a. the best QB prospect since Luck.
Yeah.
LFG, I wouldn't go that far. Omar knows the truth. Hashtag future face of the NFL. Hashtag Penix to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Like I said, man, he has the intangibles, bro. And he did run that 4.5 with the shirt off. I said, okay. But, like I said, that's my only concern, man.
I would have guessed he ran like a 5 with, those knee braces he's got out
Yeah, he
there.
looked stank with the brace on, bro.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he was fly.
Yeah, good for him.
No.
What do you think of this, though? Because apparently a meeting is getting scheduled between us and Penix before the draft. Like an official one where he's going to come
one of
here.
the top 32s, yeah.
And you only get so many of those type
of
meetings, right? What do you think of us not wasting one on him, but using one on him?
So I looked at it like this. Partly due diligence, and I think the other part is they view him as maybe the quarterback that is the most likely to be there if any of the guys were to drop or be around 20. Maybe they think that potentially is the guy that is in their vein. Not saying that they would, but I just think like if we're going off the mindset,
we can't take him in 20.
That's all I'm thinking. Off the mindset is like you want to get a chance to like really, really talk to him. Obviously, you probably met with him at the combine, but now you get a chance to just, okay, let's talk to you without all the distractions. And yeah, let's see what you know in this classroom. We think that you can be, a really dope player. We know you're an older player, but you got a lot of positive about you. We definitely want to check your history, your medical stuff, though. That's another big part. Have your doctors just be able to check the knees, the shoulders, everything. Because he had one knee and the shoulder, right? That was his back-to-back? Or is there anything else in between?
Hold on. Someone in the chat has it right here. Trent Johnson. He's got Penix is a 6-year player who tore the same ACL twice.
Okay.
Had multiple shoulder injuries.
Yeah. Because I knew he had a knee and a shoulder. I didn't know he did it 2 times. All right. So
damn.
So I'm sure a lot of that also you want to get the medical checked out. But I do think that of the quarterbacks that they're viewing, we all would agree. Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, clear cut, they top 5. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely off the board. But then after that, that's where your J.J. McCarthy's, your Michael Penix, your Bo Nix, all of those other guys start to come in the mix. And I felt like a month ago, we looked at those last 3 as late first, early second type caliber dudes. But since Combine Pro Day, we do what we do every year. And now we're shifting them dudes up, Joe Milton included. Everybody's kind of getting pushed a lot further up. And I just think of the group, they just look at Michael Penix as, yo,
where do they got Joe Milton at right now?
I don't want to know,
I'm not even
bro.
Keeping track.
I don't want to know, bro.
I'm just going off your words. You're saying they're bumping him up.
I don't want to know, TG? But they like him. No. Trust me. It ain't just TG, bro. Yeah, it ain't just TG.
That's fair.
But that's one of the ones, man. We've seen it, and that's the problem. If Anthony Richardson hadn't happened, then we not tripping. But it's like we've seen how this goes. Like, so.
Right. Maybe if this wasn't the QB class it was, Milton would sneak into the first or second round somehow. Yeah. What's funny is when the season ended, college football season ended, I probably would have put Penix at 3 maybe.
Yeah.
Williams.
You liked Penix over Daniels?
I think just when the season ended, before, looking at it. I know Daniels was definitely in that first round range. He was starting to get talked more and more in that top 3. Mm-hmm. But I think Penix, like for most of the college football, we'll say most of the college football season, though, like Penix was in, I think, top 3 range, top 10 range.
Yeah. I think for me, the Natty, that was probably what I was like, I got a chance to see,
Not as good.
Yeah, but I got a chance to see you versus what is going to be closer to what you're going to see on Sundays than what you've been seeing. It didn't look the best. But as a whole, the team didn't look the best.
Yeah, they had a chance to. He made a really nice throw in the second half for them to get back in it, but then it got called back to some like BS O-line holding penalty or something. This is interesting. I don't think we're drafting Penix.
I don't think we're gonna do
nor
it, though, yeah.
should we. Like, we can't
Yeah.
draft him in the first 2 rounds. I'm sorry. Like, we need something that is going to help us for next year. Because if you want to talk about young guys sitting behind Russ, learning from him, potentially be in the future, we already got that in Justin Fields.
But we don't, though.
I know that because that's the other side of it. This is why I like that. This is why I'm not against us meeting with him. I think they are doing their due diligence because we don't have anyone technically under contract for next year, like the following year after 2024 and 2025.
And that's a legitimate, like, it's not crazy concern, but that is something that if you're just talking about how we want to build and have some insurance, if he's available at 20, I think they have the conversation. But do you think he's going to be available at 20? I don't.
I don't know. Well, I was thinking if he slips to the 3rd round, then I'd be okay with it. I'm not cool with it in the first or second round.
You think Penix is going to slip like
no,
that?
I don't
think he's falling.
This is why I don't think we're drafting him. I just don't think it's happening, period.
Like, I think he's gone, but that's why I'm like, if he's at 20, I think that is a different conversation because it's like, okay, he's there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it either. First or second round. 3rd round, yes. But at that point, that's like an absolute steal.
Because I think if they looking at him and like, they love him and they think that, he's big, he's fast, strong arm, tough as nails, has had adversity, they like, I could get this in the system as well. Now I really don't have to be long-term married to Russ unless Russ comes out here and does something spectacular, which we think he's capable of. But it's like, if he doesn't do that, cool. We don't have to feel like we isolated here with Justin Fields. Man, he might not want to sit. He might want to, at some point take his time and get a chance to get back out on the road. All right, well, we got the young guy that we at least control his rights for, 4 to 5 years.
We need a center, dude.
We do, though. We do, bro. We do, man.
I need a center.
We do. I'm just trying to justify. I'm just trying to you asked me why did they meet with. I'm just trying to use. This is what I'm thinking. I'm like, this is.
I can't do it at 20.
This thought process, bro.
I can only see them doing it if he slips. I'll even say they would maybe consider him in the 2nd.
Okay.
I wouldn't though. I think first 2 picks we gotta go with something that's gonna help us 2024. You got Russ here.
Now Gracie says that he's an Arthur Smith type of quarterback though, and Michael Harak even agrees with that.
I mean,
he could do it. But Justin Fields can say anything about Fields.
After running that 4.5, you're saying that probably. I don't know about beforehand. Now he does have a big arm.
Fast, bro.
Does have a big arm. I viewed him way more as pocket, just straight up pocket passer.
Bro, 4.5
which is a good
thing. QB that size, that's
I think
rolling, bro.
That'll be better for your NFL career if you're more of a pocket passer.
Facts.
Like that translated a lot easier. Like
low kid be like the Deshaun Watson.
Right off the bat.
You think about Watson? Watson is a pocket passer, but he can run. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could. But to your point, right there, Russ fits Arthur Smith's system, and I think Justin Fields could too.
They both, and we already have them, and they didn't cost first rounds.
Right.
Yeah, first round picks.
It took us a 6th rounder to get Justin Fields, who was at the time, in my opinion, when he came into the draft, he was the 2nd best quarterback in that class. Now he went 8 or 9. He was the 4th off the board, but that was just franchises doing stupid things by taking Zach Wilson.
I would ask you this, Deke, if you're the GM, Justin Fields and Michael Penix.
They might be the same age.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I know a lot of fans shit on Kenny Pickett for his age, but Penix
might be younger. Check it out. Promise you, check it out. Fields might be younger, bro. But this is the thing. It's like, if you could choose right now, who do you want to build a franchise around, Justin Fields or Michael Penix today? Penix coming out of college. Fields has already had his tenure in Chicago. Who would you go with? Because for me, I'm going Fields.
That's tough.
So who you rolling with?
That's tough.
Because that's essentially the decision that you're making.
I like Penix passing a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I probably would go with Penix if you told me you could just in a vacuum. Penix versus Fields. Right now, I'm getting Penix.
Yeah, it's
Penix
a vacuum
rookie
right
contract.
now. Yeah.
You get to mold him and everything. I think I would go Penix, but it's not that for us because we already got Fields in house and we got him for a 6th rounder. Whereas for Penix, we're gonna have to give up a 1st rounder to get him, and we already got Russ.
But you're thinking too far into it, bro. You still haven't given up anything. It doesn't cost you anything. You were gonna draft a 1st rounder anyways.
I need a center though.
You could go get a center in the second round anyways. It still doesn't kill you.
We need something more built for a new quarterback coming in.
You could literally put a second and third round pick together, move up, and try to get a center again if you wanted to, bro. Like, we ain't got to act like we can't do certain things. But we're just saying in this little bubble, this little vacuum of a decision, a Penix versus a Justin Fields, just a player for player right now. They say because it's easy to add all these other factors in it to make it feel better or this and that, but it's like, no, just player for player. I'm taking Justin Fields.
I just don't feel that great about Penix over Fields right now to the extent of what it would cost to get him is what I'm saying. Because that all comes into play. Like, you drafting Penix, you're not drafting a center, you're not drafting another.
Taking cost out because you're instantly taking and going negative. What says that you still can't go get a center? Jackson Powers-Johnson falls to the second round. What says you can't still go get a center? There's nothing that says that. So we're not talking about that. So what says that you can't still get a receiver in the second round? There's nothing that says that. We're simply saying, in a vacuum, player for player, none of these other variables. Because this was the same thing when we were doing the whole Kenny when he was here versus Russ and Fields. And it's like, oh, the contract. It's like, yo, cancel all that out. And then when it finally canceled out, we got a chance to see what it was. So throw all that out. We're just simply saying player for player. Michael Penix versus Justin Fields. Who do you think is the better player right now?
Yeah, it's tough to say. I would have more faith in Penix, I think.
Respect.
Long term. I think I would.
Okay.
I think I would. I think we're a good situation, though. So I think Penix could be, depending on where he go. I think a few of these quarterbacks could be very dependent on where they go.
Yeah. Because I think Penix
Fields is in a really good spot here.
Penix, to me, has the better arm in terms of just pure throwing.
Yeah.
But I feel like Fields gives me just way more in terms of total package because of how he utilizes his legs.
You got to tap into that.
Yeah, Penix doesn't utilize the legs the same way that Fields does. But I'm like, could Fields close that gap where Penix is a passer? I think he can.
What was I checking on? The age difference.
Yeah. Because I want to say, I think Fields might be younger, bro.
ESPN doesn't have their age. Come on.
Oh, come on, ESPN. Hit the pro football.
Google should have it.
Yeah.
Penix is...
How old is he? 25 or
23.
Oh, never mind. No, he's younger than that. Never mind. I'm tripping.
No, he'll be turning 24 in May, though. Is Justin Fields 24? 25.
Yeah.
He just turned 25.
Yeah.
Only a year older.
So it's just Bo Nix then that he's younger than right now.
Is it?
Is it Bo Nix?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Might be, yeah. Because he's the one who's been in there he got the 6 piece. Yeah.
No, Fields is older than him.
How does Bo?
20. He just turned 24.
Oh, just turned. All right, respect that.
Yeah, we can't take Penix, man. We can't. Give me a center, give me a receiver. If he somehow magically falls to the third, I'll buy in. Fine.
Hey, bro, if he's in the third, bro, what are we waiting on? We got 2 third-round picks. We ain't tripping on that.
Yeah. Fine. Draft him in the third. Throw him into this QB.
I don't see that happening, bro.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
It happened with the Kenny Pickett QB class, but I think this class is built a lot higher than that one. Just going in, right?
Respect, yeah.
Who are quarterbacks like with the big name that have dropped though, like drastically? Like Sam Howell going in the 5th was kind of drastic.
Man, I feel like that Sam Howell, Matt Corral, Malik Willis, you think about all of them were viewed in the same way of Kenny at some point in time that offseason. And Kenny was the only one to go in the first. Everybody else was like, dang, are they going to get drafted?
Matt Barkley back in the day, like he was...
That's a good one.
He was I thought he should have went earlier than what he did, right? I know he had a kind of a shitty senior year.
Late, yeah.
He went really late.
Yeah, because I would say Jimmy Clausen, but Jimmy went second round still.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barkley went dang near it was like 4th or 5th round.
I think Penix is viewed way higher than Clausen.
Agree. Yeah. And we've seen first-round quarterbacks slide like Aaron Rodgers and Tim Tebow, but
just
they're still in the first. Yeah, we're talking like 3rd round or slide to the 4th.
Like Penix is way higher than all those QBs that fell in the Kenny draft.
Yeah,
way higher. It just could get interesting though. With let's say it's chalk, based off what everyone's projecting right now with the quarterbacks, and say Penix is the last guy.
Okay.
Because I think it's either Penix or Bo Nix being the last guy,
Yeah,
right? But
because I think JJ has definitely jumped them.
let's
right
just
now,
say, for argument's sake, Bo Nix goes before Penix. So you'd have Williams, May, Daniels, McCarthy, and Nix. 5 quarterbacks go to teams.
And at least 4 of them, are we saying in the top 10?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, you think about it.
15, whatever.
Williams, May, Daniels, top 10. We saying where JJ go. You thinking it's going to be in that 10-ish.
Yeah. But that's 5 QB needy teams. 5 QB needy teams that have their quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Add that to, if you just look at the rest of the landscape of all the other teams around the league, I don't know who's dying to get a guy right now.
Yeah.
Now, I think Penix would be worth drafting even if you got a guy in place, especially if it's a veteran or something.
But think about what you just said out your mouth. What did you just say out your mouth?
Could he slip? Could he slip?
But Deke, what did you just say? What did you literally just say?
What?
You said you think you could draft him even if you have a guy in place and he's a veteran, right?
I know, but we're talking first, second round picks. Now,
what do we have?
Every organization.
This is what we're talking about.
They might be thinking differently.
You just said it. I'm thinking like if he's there.
You're talking about for the Steelers.
Yeah, because what you just said is what we currently have.
Yeah, I'm saying in the 3rd round if he falls to the 3rd.
Bro, they're not doing that in the 3rd. You do that in the 1st if it's sitting there. If it falls to 20 with our situation.
No.
I think that's what they're saying, bro. I think that's why they meet with him.
You're not doing that though, are you?
Me personally, probably not. Me personally, I think the way I'm a band-aid the insurance by Phils. Let me get you this 2 for something. Let me get a 2 for 14 or something just to bridge this gap. But I need just some type of insurance. I don't personally like our quarterback situation with 3 1 years. No, that's not very appealing to me. Nah, because I could be sitting here with nada and now I'm screwed and I'm playing the QB lottery next year in the draft, or I got to go cut a big check in free agency.
Yeah, what I'm talking about is him potentially sliding to that 3rd round. Like, yeah. I think it's a 1% chance, but I'm making the case of like, all right, you got 5 quarterbacks off the board. 5 QB needy teams have their quarterbacks, and then the rest of the league. I mean, it goes hand in hand with the Fields market. Like, I don't think that's why Fields market was that robust.
I think it's different when you're talking about a dude just falling in the draft, bro. The draft is viewed differently, man.
Listen, if you got your quarterback,
yeah,
I could see why you just be like, I don't need to take a quarterback. Why take Penix in these first 2 rounds? I need guys that are going to make more immediate impact. I could see why this is the 1% chance he slides to the 3rd round, or like late 2nd or mid 2nd, whatever it is.
Now you said late 2nd, mid 2nd.
Yeah, I don't think he goes. I could see him latest early 2nd. That's my thought. I'm just giving you if you shake up this draft like 100 times, this is like the one time he falls to like that 3rd round.
This is like in Avengers Endgame when my man's like,
it is. I don't think it's
like that one chance to make it happen. He's like, it was this it.
Because Penix should go in front of Nix.
That's what I'm saying.
Penix should go in the top 10.
You can go in front of JJ.
Yeah.
Bro, you can make a case for that.
All it takes is one team.
Seriously, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, for him to fall that far, because I'm like, yo, what is the biggest difference between JJ, Penix, and Nix? We can throw them in a bag and we're going to all make an argument one way or the other. If we like this dude today, that's the guy. If we like that dude, this the guy. If we like that dude, that's... But it's like all 3 of them are very similar in terms of where their floor and ceilings are coming in today. Very different than how we view the Williams, May, and Daniels class.
I'm saying a definitive no to drafting Penix in the first 2 rounds.
Respect.
If I'm Omar. 3rd round, go for it.
What if it was your boy JJ McCarthy though?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to draft a quarterback.
All right, because you love some JJ. I just ain't know if JJ was sitting there at 20, you'd be like, yo, man, all right, we're going to take JJ. Ryan tripping.
No quarterbacks. We got Russ. I'm trying to win.
I'm with you.
We got Russ, and then we got our upside guy behind him.
They just both on 1-year deals.
I get it, yeah. And I think that's why the Steelers are smart for doing this visit. I'll be interested to see if they visit with other quarterbacks.
Me too. Yeah.
Or if it's just Penix they're locked in on. Like, if Penix slips, this is the only guy we're taking.
If I see them visit with JJ and Bo Nix, I'm like, okay,
sure.
All right. Yeah.
Now, if they... I think it would still be interesting if they visit with some of these, like, 2nd and 3rd round QB prospects. like that Pratt dude. Some of these dudes from the smaller
Yeah.
schools. I think it's
I think it's
interesting
just
just
different
because
with
they
them,
might
though.
be looking at a dude
Yeah.
in the second or third round
Yeah.
to get under contract for 2025.
Yeah. But I'm like,
I wouldn't be a fan of that. I would not be a
if
fan
they
of
beat
that.
with a JJ McCarthy, they beat with a Bo Nix. I'm like, okay, I see what y'all eyeing. It's gonna get weird at 20.
Don't do it.
If they beat with JJ and Bo Nix, if that's the
Do
next,
not do it.
if they beat with one of them two, Deke,
I'm
telling you, bro, it's gonna get weird at 20 if they available. It can get real weird.
Maybe it's just the con artist doing con artist things, throwing smoke screens.
This could definitely be the smoke.
I
screen.
hope so. Making
This could be the smoke
teams
screen, bro.
make sure they draft a quarterback before the Steelers, so we
Yeah,
could get
that could be the case.
a center or a receiver,
Yeah,
someone
that
that
could
we
be the
actually
case.
need for next year.
Because that's a legit combo that I'm sure everybody is having right now. They have two quarterbacks. Both could be options for long-term situations, potentially just at varying degrees. But at the same time, both of them dudes are on one-year deals, and they both just got there, and there aren't any rumblings of, oh, there's an extension being done, the contract worked out just yet. So, yeah, it's something to think about. Well played by Omar. I will say that. Well played.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything
Well played.
wrong with the visit.
Yeah.
If it's actually drafted, or if Penix or any quarterback's actually drafted in the first round, I'm not going to be thrilled. I will not be thrilled. Xavier TG.
Oh, y'all hit that like button one time for the coaches too, man. If y'all digging today's show, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, baby.
Xavier TG asks, how many wins, Deke? You say a number. He's saying for the beard. Well, the problem with that, it's like, it's in the moment of like as it's happening, right?
Yeah.
It's like we just.
It's like we 3 games.
All right,
in,
maybe he's
Deke
saying
has
like.
a shade, and we like, all right, Deke, you gotta roll with it now.
No, maybe
bro.
he's saying, if we get 8 wins in a row, or let's say we go 13-4 this season, then you got to grow it out to the same
To the
length.
same
that you
length,
did.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's going for.
So, yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Set the over under at 14.
Is that
Get
even
your
an
14
interesting?
piece?
I don't even think that's an interesting bet. It's almost like been there, done that. All right, we've seen me grow a beard for 3 months.
Or if the thing was you say 13 wins, we get to 13 wins, and you don't cut it until that point in time of the following year.
Oh my.
Yeah, that could get real.
Maybe week 1.
Yeah, or you don't cut it to the start of week 1 next year, and that'd be like your new like. All right,
I'd
season
maybe
starting
do
out.
that if we won a Super Bowl.
So that'll be the number.
I'd maybe do that.
Yeah, that's definitely a number. The Super Bowl.
Just win the Super Bowl. Maybe I from that Super Bowl point.
You will shave the
whole
beard
off
until
season.
because
Oh,
you
God.
know how crazy Deke
Oh God.
yeah, your beard
That would
grows,
be
bro.
terrible.
Your beard grows, but it'll be worth it. It would be if we win the Super Bowl. If that's what you call it, yeah.
Deal with that all summer.
Yeah.
I'm not making any claims on anything right now. I'm not
Yeah.
stating any
He
bets.
said, "Oh, some of you know how hot we drinking them." Oh God.
'Cause I actually did think of that for this Mason run because I think
Yeah.
I had my beard going, and I didn't even know it. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
I had it shaved before Mason went in this Bengals game, and he balled out. I don't think. I think I just kept it going. Just it was like a
It
natural
was the
thing.
big, yeah.
And yeah, the mojo was going, and then I think at some point, it was like maybe before the Bills playoff game, like it hit me. I was like, yeah, I kept this beard going, through this like little Mason run, and then I thought to myself, all right, if the playoffs, I got to keep it going through the playoffs, like no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But should I just say I'm not shaving this until we lose? So if we go on the playoff run and win,
Yeah.
like we don't play games in the off season, so I would have had to keep it for the yeah. I was thinking about that.
That would have got real.
I
bro.
was thinking
That
about
would
that.
have got real.
But obviously, I didn't say anything. So that's why I guess that idea just popped into my mind so easily. But I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't got a strong leaning on that right now. It's an idea. I'm an idea guy. I'll throw out the ideas.
Just put it on the think board. It's not.
yeah.
It's not in the trash. It's on the think board. There we go.
President Nitty, Mac 1 Blue Dream, and LA Pop Rocks are my favorite.
LA Pop Rocks are fire. All right. Okay.
Next we got as
Respect.
Dresden. I would rather trade for center, maybe McCoy from New Orleans. Use that first round pick for speed and playmaking ability on offense or defense.
I just pee what he said. You out of control. You out of control. Oh Shout out to President Diddy, man. One time for the culture. All right. As Dresden, he says he would rather trade for the center. I don't hate it. Trust me. I mean, whenever you can go ahead and get the ready-made, I'm all for taking the ready-made player at this level, man. Cut the guesswork out. You know what it is. You know what it costs, but you know what it is. So, I don't hate that. Definitely don't hate it. But what's
this guy
the
available?
numbers? Yeah, I about to say, what's the contract situation?
Who the hell is this guy? At a Pro Bowl last year.
I don't know the contract situation, though. How many years is... Yeah.
Let me... hold on. I want to check something out real quick.
Yeah, because I definitely dig ready-made production. I'm pro ready-made. Give me free agent or trade for a player versus the guesswork of the draft. The draft can definitely hit, and it could definitely work, and it's a cheaper way to win. But whenever you can get proven, while, contract and everything makes sense, I definitely
He's been their starter since he came in the league.
Yeah.
5 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Started
And
every game.
no one's had a dope little offensive line. He's at least they used to. I don't know how you want to regard him now, but a couple years ago they still was straight.
Okay, so he's still got years left on his deal. Okay, this would be the reason they trade him. It would be, maybe they're rebuild mode, kind of want to get off some bigger contracts because he's got from now 2024 till 2027, and each of those cap hits are in the teens. Outside of this year, they got it. Yeah, they got it all mixed up. So they're just paying more down the line for those next three. But yeah, this year it's only $6 million. His average salary is $12 million. He signed a 5-year, $60 million deal.
You get what you pay for, though. You will get what you pay for. So
I could live with that. I'm sure.
That's what I'm
sure
saying.
we
You
could
get what you pay
finagle
for.
that contract around a little bit too.
And Russ
Starting center.
and Fields are cheap as
Starting
heck.
center for $12 million average salary.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna feel you'll feel the upgrade. You'll feel the uptick in terms of protection, in terms of run blocking and stuff like
What
that.
do we got to trade for him? Will they take a third?
Probably third in the player or third because you taking on the contract. We got to take the money,
Yeah.
but we can afford to because even if we were going to draft a quarterback, right?
I'd do that. That's actually a pretty good trade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would do that right now if the Saints are in that type of mode, which
They're
I don't
willing
think
to
they
part.
are.
I don't think. Yeah,
Saints are always a team they feel like they're in.
Yeah.
I think they still got Derek Carr down there.
they still got Cam Jordan on defense. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think that's
DeMario still
that's the
down there
type of
cooking.
team.
Yeah,
What team is in a rebuild mode?
you can't even say Atlanta. They went and broke the bag on Kirk.
Yeah.
Carolina still got Bryce. They just traded for DJ.
Yeah, that's tough.
But from a money standpoint, you can make it make sense to them if you're just simply saying you want to free up this contract so you can go spend on something else.
Yeah, maybe they want to draft
Yeah.
a center then. They just want to get younger.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I like that idea if
Yeah.
they're willing to do it.
Yeah.
Next, we got DKB17 Moats. I hear draft analysts talk about a 290-ish pound guy is a best fit and 4'3" as a 3-tech.
Mm-hmm.
Would he not fit 3'4" as a D end, or what's the difference?
So, difference is this: when we're talking 290 versus, the true 300, 310 type of cats, man. Think of it as in a 4-3, that 3 technique, man. His job isn't to hold up a tackle, right? A 320 or 330 pound tackle. That's not his job. That 3 technique in a 4-3, his job is to get off the ball, just shoot the gap, make the offensive line react to you. You be a penetrator. So it's just a different mentality. So those dudes typically are lighter and leaner because they're faster, ready to shoot the gaps, right? And that's, the type of dudes that you want in a 4-3. Whereas in a 3-4, you're asking that DN to do something very different. We're asking Cam. Cam's job isn't to be this great penetrator. Nah, it's when the ball snap, man. You better keep this gap, 2-gap your situation. Now, Cam is a great player, and that's why he's able to win and make plays out of it. But it's also keep your LBs free, man. Because the 3-4 set up for the LBs to do the heavy lifting and the D line to kind of keep us clean, and the 4-3 defense is kind of flipped. It's like, yo, you got some bad dudes up front that can get off this ball and just kill you. So your LBs are kind of just the secondary free player type thing. So it's just the different mentality with that. So that's typically why when you see a 290-ish guy, they're like, yo, 4-3 him, because he's going to be a guy that can get off that ball, put that foot in the ground, get up, penetrate that B gap, right? Nothing gets outside the 3 technique. You're winning in your defense, 4-3. Whereas anybody that's bigger than that, the 295s, the 300 pounders, right? Yeah, them anywhere between 3-15. If they can move, yeah, you like, bro, give me that. Put him in this 3-4 defense, man, and he gonna be a killer out there, man. So that's kind of the mindset. But I would also factor in height as well. But do you see guys that can play both? Larry Ogunjobi, a prime example. Larry is a 4-3-3 technique, but we play him as a 3-4-5 technique in our base defense. Then you look at Cam Hayward, who is a true 3-4-5 technique. And just look at the body types and look at the styles of how they play the run. Cam, hat in hands, positioning. Larry O, he's shooting the gap. And sometimes he shoot it and he wins, right? And we like, yo, great play. Other time he shoot it and he misses, we like, god dang, bro. Cam, you're not feeling like that, because with Cam, it's just, he's a true 5 technique, 3-4 DN. So that's, I think hopefully a clear example of the two.
I think that was pretty good.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
The Barbarian, what player at right tackle do y'all think would be worth getting to move Broderick playing back at left tackle?
Can J.C. Latham be available? I mean, if all these quarterbacks going to go early, can J.C. fall? Can I get that one? I would love
That's
that
your
one.
pick.
Yeah, if I could have it the way I want it, let all them quarterbacks, Michael Penix, J.J. McCarthy, all of them go.
Is he your top guy for tackle?
For right tackle, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And if I can't get him, that's why I was like, I like Mims. But to me, JC, yeah. The size, the production, the fundamentals, and actually like playing a lot too.
All right. If we get him, we got to.
But I don't think he's going to be there. That's the problem. It was like, I think he's a top 10 dude.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if he's falling and I'm like, if you're at 14, go get him. Go treat the same we went with Broderick, go get him. And I feel great. And now, Dan, you my swing guy. You my backup, baby. We cooking.
I think you just go all in with this draft then and trade back into the first and get JPJ
or Frazier, whichever one I need to go get.
Make damn sure you get one of those 3 centers.
Whichever one I got to get, I'm going to get
You
him.
have to get it.
But when I tell you my
or you
offensive
trade for
line,
McCoy,
but when I tell you my offensive line is set for the next 10, I feel great about my scenario, bro. I feel great about it. It's going to make James Daniels a better player. It's going to make Sayumalo a better player. Like, just because of the talent you're going to be putting out there with him now, man. So, yeah.
I like that.
I just don't know if Latham's going to be there. But this was prior to all this quarterback hype. If these quarterbacks go early and some of these wide receivers go early, it's like, yeah, the more wide receivers that go, the more quarterbacks that go, the better chance of J.C. Latham falling. The better chance of we talk some of them corners falling. It's like that doesn't happen unless quarterbacks, receivers, them other positions go. Because it's not a lot of DNs that are going this year. You don't have that class this year. Whereas usually, 3-4 of them dudes. Yeah. It's like we don't have them players. So it's going to have to be quarterbacks and receivers, man. But if Latham falls to us, bro, if he's in them teams, you go get J.C. Latham, bro.
Well,
go get him.
Artist needs to keep throwing up smoke screens then.
Yeah.
And do it at a high rate. Like, do all these quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Make these teams think that you're going to take one of these dudes at 20. So if a QB needy team wants to get a guy, you got to pick before 20 to get him.
Yeah.
And I'd say even do it with the receivers. Just lock in on all these receivers, do all these pre-draft visits with them. Have the receiver market try to go up a little bit, and then hopefully one of these guys like a Latham falls to you because all the other teams are asleep at the wheel. Because there's this thing out there, right? I think we've talked about this before, that we have to meet. There's like certain checkpoints that like all the Steelers first round picks have had over the last
we do
15,
it's like a top 20 visit, pro day, combine. Yeah, it's like top. It's definitely top. It's a top 20 visit.
Top 20 visit are the things that are going to be happening now?
Okay. Yeah, that's the Michael Penix thing. Top 20 visits. Okay. Yeah, so you get like, I think it's 20 total players you could bring in.
Well, listen, that was Kevin Colbert's world. Omar Khan ain't Kevin Colbert.
Mm-hmm.
He said he'll take some things from Colbert.
Mm-hmm.
He learned a lot from him, but he's going to also run things his own way.
Yeah.
So maybe the pre-draft visits, maybe just some of the stuff that we traditionally held true for who the Steelers will be taking in the first round, or just how we operate with all this. Maybe Colin's doing it a little different.
Yeah.
Maybe Colin's throwing up some smoke screens. That's what we need him to do.
Respect, bro.
That's what we need him to do. If I'm just saying, if you want Latham to fall, I feel like that's
the one
that's a strategy we could utilize.
But you still got other options. Like we said, you still got Mims, you still got Fuaga. You know what I mean? You got names. So I'm like, we just need quarterbacks, receivers to go. Quarterbacks, receivers go, we'll have more options. But if them quarterbacks don't go, the receivers don't go, we screwed, bro, because them the dudes is going. Yeah. They was all on my wish list early. I'm like, yo, I want them dudes, man. But we just like, yo, they gone. So, yeah, I'm like, if that's available, bro, that's your offensive line. We feel great. Yeah. Tell you, we're going to feel great. We're going to have a bully.
I guess the risk in doing all the smokescreen stuff is you actually don't get to meet some of the players you actually want to draft. But if you're that sure in who you want to pick, like I feel like probably from that Senior Bowl with Jackson Powers Johnson,
that's one of our guys.
Yeah, Steelers saw him like, we don't need much more from this guy.
Yeah, he's one of the guys.
Why don't we play the game a little bit? Why don't we play the political game with this?
What I tell you for a fact, JPJ, Mims, Latham, those are three of them dudes that they don't need to meet with. It's clear cut. They love them dudes, bro.
Went out to Oregon.
Listen, when I tell you,
that's not part of the checklist.
Yeah, Deke. When I tell you they love them three, when I tell you they love them three, Deke. Yeah, they're like, yeah, we don't need to ever go talk. He's like, yeah, just put on 5 minutes of this, and you tell you everything you need to see right here, bro. Like that's how they feel about them dudes right there, man. Yeah,
cool. Sean McCartney. Though in my mock, I listed DJ James as the slot, but only said that for his lean frame. If I had to pick a legit slot corner, it'd be Jarian Jones.
That's my guy. Oh, Sean McCartney, you are speaking my language.
Yeah, he should be there.
Bro, I like him. Yeah. If we get a slot, that's my guy I want. Yep. That's the slot I want out of Florida State, man. Shout out to Jarian Jones, man. Definitely the guy, man.
Joe Gerbers, Vegas really... about the money, they letting you bet Diddy goes to prison or not, over under.
Hey, stop playing, bro.
No. How much should I bet? Also, love the show, boys. Deke, Madden.
Talk about, bro. Are they for real? I don't even want to know if that's for real. I'm hoping you just April Fools at me, bro. Because, yeah, it's so out of pocket, man. It's out of pocket, bro. It's out of pocket. I don't,
He said Vegas, so I mean,
it
I don't know if that's on any of the apps. Maybe you actually have to be in Las Vegas for that.
It wouldn't surprise me, but man, I don't like it. I'm not the biggest fan of the whole scenario. Okay, it's just a lot going on with that. It's just a lot. Big Bad Pitbull said he bet already. I just don't like this scenario, bro. Why are y'all playing today, bro? Just like, yo, just stop. Just leave him alone.
I have been thinking about Madden, though, too.
Ooh,
it's this new team we got.
Okay.
I think I can make a run.
That dope calling him. Okay, that dope calling him. It be like that, bro.
I think Fields and Quez Watkins.
Yeah.
Calvin Austin. Yeah. Like, that's all I need on offense.
Yeah.
Maybe trade Najee.
Deke said, yo, it be calling me, man. It's calling me, man. I like it, bro. Go get that.
Yeah.
And you might as well warm it up for the new one that's about to drop. Yeah.
I need warm up for college football.
That too.
I just need to get the content back with the gaming. I got to get that momentum back. It's been a long hiatus.
See, I'm mad at myself, but I'm not at the same time because I've taken a non-intentional hiatus from the game, but it's been for like a great reason, and I'm reaping the benefits of it.
Because these rosters ain't updated. Is that it?
No, man. So, bro, I be on this like I'm trying to be, more intentional with my boo thing. So it's like, man, instead of like always playing the game, sometimes I be like, all right, like let's go watch some Lifetime.
You reading some books or something? Like,
nah,
what's got you on this?
Bro, I just be researching. When I research, I'm a deep think. You know how that go. Research, meditate, like Steven Nelson.
It's the earth. It's
the
frequencies.
I be feeling one in tune, so I'll be like, let me just pour in. And it's been dope, Deke. You feel me? Like, across the board, it's been dope. But the cause and effect is I haven't been playing the game as much, bro.
That's better. No, there's nothing to feel down about.
Because I be missing
This is way more productive.
Like literally,
use of your time.
This is how bad it was, bro. I like snuck off one time, right? It was probably middle of last week. And I get one quick Call of Duty game and go for a 20-piece electric out there. And this is how I knew. I was like, yo, I'm really making a commitment. the next like level was loading up, like the next like online match was loading up, right? And you know when you on a heater, you like, bro, I just got off. Like I'm gonna run it back and let's go ahead, let's get the movement going. Bro, right when it's loaded up, she walks in the road. She's like, oh babe, you watching you on the game? I was like, oh no, don't worry about this, man. We turn this off, man. You trying to watch something? And it's
you didn't even finish the game.
I didn't even finish it. I was
no.
like, oh my God, bro. I went for
no.
I had a dub of the 20 piece and I'm getting ready for the go. I'm just like, no, I just stopped it.
People talk about missing the old Deke and just the old Deke's not here anymore. This don't sound like the old Moats.
Yeah, bro. It was crazy. I just cut it off and I was like, yo, let's watch a little show. I be listening to like R&B songs now, bro. Like I used to be listening to like heavy rap.
You said you played that Call of Duty till like 5 a.m.
I know, bro. I'll be over here like, are you going to sleep, babe? All right, I'm gonna try to go to sleep too. Okay,
man.
I'm gonna go to sleep too. I'm hold
good for you. Honestly.
Yeah, I be trying, bro.
Good for you.
Yeah,
that's way better use of your time. There's nothing to feel bad about.
I miss it though. I be missing the game sometimes. We be talking like, dang, bro, I don't even be on the game like that, man.
Like you said, it's just dope. It's just,
man,
it's not good. It's just a drug.
Look, and this is the bad part too, cause all my boys game. So my dog be sending me the Call of Duty clips when he's getting active, and I'm over here like, oh, usually I can hit him back like, yo, this what I done dropped on. I'm like, yo, hit me up, let's get it on right now. Yeah, I be over here like,
you guys play together? You got headsets?
Sometimes, yeah. Okay, bro, I've bought like I got like multiple headsets, the Bluetooth, like, bro, yeah, heck yeah, bro, like I like the game, bro, yeah, this is my thing. Think about it, I got a game on like every level because like. In my perfect world, like wherever I'm at, I want to be able to, hey, let's get a game in, man. But yeah, with wife, I'm just like, yo, I don't know. I'm in my lover phase right now, bro. I'm in my lover phase.
Good for you.
But I do miss the game though. All right. So yeah, one of these days.
Well, when's that GTA coming out?
Well, we still don't know. Oh, no, 2025. So I got time still. Still got time.
Well, Call of Duty's one of those.
That's
games
the one that's going to drop every year, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, you can play that like all year round.
Yeah,
that one doesn't have as much of a flow to it as like a college football or Madden.
Could you just get online?
Games.
That's a get online and we getting active, man.
Like right now, if you're looking forward for the next game, it would be college football, right? Like, is there anything in between? So you could take a little bit of a layoff until college football.
Hey, time. I'm with you. Still Nation 05 just killed me. He was like, yo, Mo's trying to make another little one. Absolutely not. Okay, we no more babies on this crib, bro. All right. The next person dropping the baby is going to be Deke, all right? Deke the only one dropping right here. We ain't dropping nothing, all right? Yeah. Hey, and that's right, bro, man. 2026 for GTA. Excuse me on that one. 2026.
2026?
Yes, bro, yes.
And they just dropped that
trailer. Yeah, they dropped the trailer last year. Yeah, they did us dirty, but it's fire, though. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is facts. I do remember that. Yes, they pushed it back. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all good. It's all good. I still play the old one because they updated the music, so it feels still active. Yeah, you can turn it on right now. You whatever you listen to on the radio, you can hear that joint in the game, and that's what makes GTA.
Okay.
Yep. And then you can play online if you want to. So yeah, you got options. But as long as they keep the music updated, bro, you gonna forever feel like it's current.
Nice. Shimona World sign Cole Schneider from the UFL, a center, Moats.
I already know you talking about. We about to talk some UFL, trust me, man. Because they did have their opening week. In fact, man, let me just drop this real quick, man. Because they did have opening week. Shout out for the UFL. And yeah, it was actually a ton of former Steelers out there, man. I actually watched the San Antonio Brahmas versus DC Defenders game because that was the one that had the most Steelers that I knew, okay? In terms of Anthony McFarland, shout out to Anthony McFarland. He's their starting running back and kick returner, scored a touchdown. He actually looked dope out there. I said, and that's what it's supposed to look like. If you're going to play in the UFL, make it look like you're a league guy playing in the UFL. So shout out to Anthony McFarland for that. I thought he did a dope job as a return man because they flip-flop their kickoff return rules. They are doing old school returns, whereas we're taking on what they did, the USFL and XFL, the new rules. We're doing those. So they were having like a traditional kickoff, deep. Everybody got the return set up. Yeah, and McFarland was cooking. He looked good. Then you talk about him running the football in between the tackles, looked good. He scored, caught a little dump pass.
I saw that.
Yeah,
that was on. I had that on actually before the Pirates game, and I saw some dude flying out of the backfield. I'm like,
bro,
wow, that's a pretty nice run. Who the hell is that? Oh, what?
McFarland. Yeah, bro.
McFarland.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was like,
Is
salute you.
this dude going to be an all-star in this
Salute you,
UFL
bro.
league?
Salute you. I'm like, yo.
And then I just checked how he finished the game.
Mhm.
5-2 carry, almost like 100 all-purpose yards. Good for him.
I'm like, yo, if you're gonna play, because it's a risk for a guy like Anthony McFarland, because Anthony McFarland, man, is a draft pick. Anthony McFarland is a 4-year NFL player, and to take that risk of leaving the NFL, there is never a guarantee that you're gonna get back, man. Injury happens, you fall out of it, whatever. It's just risky, man. So if you're gonna take that chance, man, make sure that you cook. And seeing him do that, man, I was definitely impressed with him, man. So definitely want to shout him out, man. Obviously, we know we've had him on the show before as well, man. Actually, when he first got drafted, we had a chance to talk to him, man. But I thought he looked really good out there. Another guy, Delonte Scott. Obviously, he's been here with us in the preseason, outside linebacker. He was another guy showing some flamethrower off of the edge down there, man, making some plays in the backfield. Definitely like that for him. Brad Wing, who was obviously at one point punting for us last year. He threw a touchdown pass. They had a fake punt set up. It was crazy. Shout out to my dad. He got a face tattoo now too, bro. I say, yo,
I didn't see that.
Brad has a whole heart tattoo on his cheek now. I'm like, bro, when did you get a face tat, bro? Yeah,
Is he trying to be a rapper or something?
It's not massive, but it looked. I was like, oh, you going for the MGK? It was, yeah, like swear, bro, he has a face tat. I was like, yo, mate, like shout out to you. I remember when Nicki Minaj first shouted you out, bro. Like, yeah, my man has a face tat now, though, bro. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah,
I don't see it.
Pull up his go to that UFL interview, man. Literally, you can see it right on his cheek, man. I was like, bro, that's a hole. You got a heart on your face. It's not a big heart, but there's a heart on his face, bro. Yeah.
Face tattoo. Oh, UFL interview. Oh, wait, this might be it. Huh?
Yeah. Because he was doing it on the sideline. It was like a sideline interview in the game, man.
He got the UFL. Well, how long ago did he do this?
I don't know. I literally just noticed it when he was doing it. It was in the game. He had because he was like, yo, he said, I'm the only punter with a tinted visor. And he pulls up the visor. No, it's like a small, but it's, bro, you could clearly see it's a little heart tattoo. I'm like, bro, you got your face tatted. That's crazy. Yeah.
Well, I did see the fake punt.
Yeah, the fake punt was clean, though, bro.
Oh, so he was on their team last year, too. Because there's a video like 11 months ago, Brad Wing, San Antonio Brahmas.
Got you. Yeah, because this was right in this game, man. Because like I said, I don't know when he did it, but yeah, I was like, yo, all right, okay, YOLO. Live it up, man.
I'll find it later.
Yeah. Yep. They also Tazar Skipper, that's another one. Yeah, he got off, so shout out to him. Bro, and from a YouTube standpoint, everybody knows Destroying, you know, the punter Stein, it was what, coming out of college, UCF. I forgot it's like Della get out to pronounce his full name, man. But he was big story because of when he was coming out of high school.
I remember.
UCF. Yeah, UCF basically said, or the NCAA basically said, you're making money on YouTube, and you need to either choose between your YouTube channel being monetized or you being a collegiate athlete, because back then NILs weren't a thing. So he chose to do his YouTube and continue growing that. Obviously, it's one of the biggest YouTube channels on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what Destroying is in terms of the kicking and all the like the cool football vids and stuff like that he does. But he also was in that game, man, kicking as well. Bro, he got a little leg on him, man. So shout out to him.
He was a kicker.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But I say, man, he was
it goes to show how much I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up his. Want to get his full name, man, because I just keep calling him Destroying, but he actually does have a real name, and I want to actually make sure I say his real name. But you can see, Donald Delahaye, that's his name.
He's got to have a video up on this, right?
He's the YouTube dude, so he definitely has to have one up, bro. Yeah, but big time
UFL
YouTuber, bro.
debut. So he's the kicker.
Yeah, but big time. But he probably got a leg on him though, bro. Yeah.
7 days ago.
So he about to drop something. Then he about to drop. It was funny. He's doing the interview in the game.
He's definitely documenting the journey though.
Yeah, he was doing the interview in the game, and the dude was like, "What is it like?" He's like, "Bro, it's just crazy. Like, I'm actually a real like kicker, and I'm really playing. I'm no longer doing YouTube. Like, this is like for real." And the dude was like, "I actually got to go warm up because I'm supposed to go kick right now," but he's still like just in the moment, like, "Yo, this is crazy taking it all in." So it was pretty dope, man, to see that, man. But
he's calling it Project NFL. So I guess he's trying to take this and still go to the league, the main league.
Well, I will say this. They had some impressive kicking going on. Matt McCrane is obviously a dude.
Dropped a 64.
Yeah, a 64 right down the pipe. Matt McCrane is another dude that's been in the league before. He hit a 50-yarder. It's like, yo, they got some dudes that's over there that's getting, good tape. And we've talked about just the guys that we have seen, from the UFL or the USFL and the XFL and the AAF that have come up out of these leagues, and now for this UFL, it's like, man, a Deion Kane is another one of those dudes. So in terms of just Steelers or former Steeler connections that are in this league, man, that'll be playing for Birmingham Stallions, you got Deion Kane, who played recently, Jace Sternberger, tight end. Now Christian DeLauro, probably not as big of a name, but Derwin Gray, we remember him out of Maryland. Taco Charlton's down there. Mark Gilbert's down there. Madre Harper is down there. They also got Neville Clark, cornerback. All right, Houston Rednecks, they got Jaron Jones down there. Everybody knows C. Lake, Carnell Lake. He's the defensive coordinator for the Memphis Showboat. Shout out to my dog C. Lake. For the Arlington Renegades, I know you'll know this name, Tyler Vaughns. Right? Yeah. Tyler Vaughns is down there with Cesar Skipper, and then they have Jay Hayes as their defensive coordinator. For the San Antonio Brahmas, that's with Anthony McFarland, Alice Mack, and Rashad Cowell. Got Jameer Jones, outside linebacker. Remember Jameer. Delonte Scott, Scott Nelson, Rex Sonahara. Wasn't here long. Brad Wing, obviously remember him.
We signed to compete with Christian.
Yes. And shout out to Chris who signed a 3-year extension this offseason.
He held off sooner harder.
Heck yeah, bro. So salute to the homies. All right. And then for the St. Louis Battlehawks, another name you're definitely gonna remember, Mateo Durant. All right. Hakeem Butler, Drayvon Askew Henry is down there. Cameron Kelly, who was the week 1 starter for us on the road versus New England, and their QB coach, none other than my former teammate, Bruce Gradkowski. Bruce. One time for the coaching, one time for the coaching. So we definitely got connections in this league, man. So I definitely like that. But as a whole, I think they said it was 315 out of the 400 players in this league have some type of NFL experience, whether it's when on a practice squad or an active roster or as a coach. So I was like, man, that's pretty daggone cool, man. But as a whole, man, I thought they did a good job, man. Once again, man, with the rollout, the sponsors are definitely up this year. You see the Under Armour everywhere, and the U.S. Army is also one of their big sponsors as well, man. Cool. So salute them on that, man. But just as a whole, man, another opportunity for these dudes, man. Like I said, dude like Anthony McFarland, if he keep doing that, he'll be right back up here in no time, man.
Yeah, from the little bit that I watched before the Pirate game, I could tell that these UFL coordinators are already better than Matt Canada out there. I was seeing some nice play designs. I truly was. Hey, I was seeing some motions.
Shout out to, was it AJ Smith was a young offensive coordinator for San Antonio. I was like, bro, you got some stuff you going.
I'm not actually joking. Like, that was the first thing I noticed. I'm like, yeah, Canada could never do some of this. It was the first drive of this Brahmas game. I just, like I said, had it on. I was like, I got an hour here to spare before this Bucks game. Let me see what this is about. I'm like, oh wow, look at these different formations.
Yeah,
look at some of these motions.
Change of strength, all that, all the good stuff.
Yeah, nowhere to be seen in Canada's offense. Nowhere to be seen. But is that it with UFL? What do you think of the Brad Wing throw? I watched it. I'm like, you know what? The way he wound up, I thought there was going to be some more heat on that thing.
This is my thing.
That thing was up there forever. That was like a balloon.
When Brad Wing said that was the third option, and we have never got to that option in practice, and we have never completed this play in practice. Middle of the field to the D lineman. The day going D lineman just come out here and just run this route. It's like, of all the people. Yeah, I think that was just oh my God, it worked. Because, it was the longer that play went, the more I'm like, oh, it's a disaster. Because you typically don't want non-quarterbacks to have to fall in their hand and having to go through reads, in a game like that. He's like, oh, this is terrible. But I would also say this, man. Shout out to the Brahmas because they did catch DC with their pants down, so to speak. Because when they adjusted out of their field goal formation, and they dispersed into that pseudo, it turned into empty. It was 3-by-1 empty. The DC defenders never knew how to adjust to it. And it was smart because it was a field goal block. So you're thinking you got big D linemen down there. It was a long field goal. So you might have somebody deep for the return. But them D linemen don't know. First week, man, you got to stand up. Now you're no longer the edge rusher on this here field goal block. You're technically the outside linebacker. You got to stand up and walk out there on number 2. Hey, the dude that's next to him, you no longer are the push guy on this here field goal block. You got to go walk out there on number 3, who was the guy that ran down the middle of the field uncovered. That's the adjustments that either they ain't coach it or the players just didn't think of in that moment. But That's how that happens. Now, it shouldn't happen again because now all the tape should say, bro, you better put in some type of cover 3 check that, hey, if they disperse, you get up, walk out on 2. You get up, walk out on 3. Because otherwise, yeah, if you get caught with that again, bro, you hustling backwards now, man. And I would even say NFL level now. I thought so. I'm like, bro, yeah, if y'all don't be talking about this, like, that's, yeah, field goal block, you better know that check, man. But they just got caught a little less than ready, man. Shout out to them. They're calling it, though. And shout out to them executing it, man.
It worked.
Yeah, definitely did, though.
All right. Let's get to, I guess, some more of these super chats.
Heck yeah, man. Y'all hit that like button one time for the coach if y'all was digging that, though, man.
We still doing the mocks?
Oh, yeah. We got action for the mocks. Yeah. We good.
We at
6 o'clock. Yeah, I think we got 3 supers right now. So we'll get those, and after that, we'll, start up on those mocks.
Perfect. Okay, that was Shimano
Oh, and it was the
World.
offensive line that caught that. Oh, shout out, my bad, Rod. I saw the 5-5. I thought defense, man. You know how us linebackers get down, man. So yeah, salute to the offensive lineman. Did all right.
Samurai Finn, I think if we do get Penix, it would be a trade back if he falls from the QB needy teams. So draft at 30-ish, then get a center with an additional 2nd/3rd.
Yeah, so you still take him in the first. That's my whole thing. If he's falling and you can get him in the first, bro, I'm not tripping on it. But definitely go get you a center in that second. Like, you mandatory. Like, you got to go get him. But, yeah, I don't hate it if he's there at, like, that part of the job because he's technically not supposed to be there. So I kind of view that in a similar vein as the Justin Fields or the Russell Wilson. You're not supposed to be available to us, but you're available to us. We love the talent that you have. And typically, guys like you and your contract situation don't allow us to get you. But we can, so let's go ahead and do that. That's the only reason why. But like I said, it's just because they met with him. You know what I mean? Prior to that, it's like, yeah, we ain't tripping on that. We're not thinking about him like that.
As Dresden Moats, have you scouted Christian Boyd or Lovett out of FSU?
No, not yet. But now we'll add them to my list. Definitely will. Typically, man, the way I do it, man, anytime we do these mocks, that gives me a chance to catch on some of these names. And then a lot of other names, like I kind of already just kind of know or hearing from some of the suit and tie people. They'd be like, oh, all right, that's a name. Like, all right, I'll find out what I need to know. So, yeah.
Justin Gordon says, hey, fellas, what's up with Cam Sutton? Wanted in Florida.
Actually, he turned himself in, man. So now he'll get a chance to, face the music, man, and, move on from the situation and hopefully grow and learn from it. And everybody that needs healing in the scenario, man, can heal from it as well, man. But, yeah, did see the video of him turning himself in. I think that was yesterday, if I remember correctly. So, like you said, man, that's the first step to, say, getting in a better scenario, man. You got to go ahead and face whatever music you got to face. So shout out to him for at least doing that, But, yeah, man, definitely not a cool situation. Not at all.
All right, that's it for the supers.
All right. Well, man, hit that like button one time, man. Let's get the beat up a little bit, all right? I ain't like how that felt right there, man. That's my dog. I just, mess my mojo up. All right. But, yeah, let's get these fan mock drafts popping off, man, because like we said, man, y'all have been doing an excellent job in terms of sending in these mocks, man, and, just the different approaches and the mindsets and different players that y'all come up with, man. I do like that, man. So salute to each and every one of y'all for that. All right. But with that being the case, the first mock that we're gonna check out is from the homie Edward Hall. Shout out to Edward Hall one time for the culture. So first round he goes with Jackson Powers Johnson, aka JPJ. Then in the second round, 51st overall pick, Roman Wilson, wide receiver out of Michigan. Third round, 84th overall, Jerrion Jones. Then his third round pick, 98th overall, went with Michael Hall Jr., interior D lineman out of Ohio State. The Ohio State. Then after that, Christian Jones, big time tackle out of Texas in the 4th round. Joe Milton, the 3rd in the 6th round. And then after that, can I get a J-M-U? Dukes. One time for the coach here in the 6th round. Jalen Green missed the pass rusher. Oh, go, daddy. Love to see it, man. In the 6th. So of course I love this draft because he has a JMU guy up there. I think it's the best draft.
He got some brownie points for
I think
you.
it's the best draft that I've seen thus far. Any draft that has a Jalen Green up there, to me, is certified A+. You're getting him in the 6th round. The value, I mean, listen, man, listen. The kid had 15 sacks, 21 TFLs in 9 games, man. 9 games, baby. Come on now. And he swagged out. You see the drip when he out on the field. He's a single. He doesn't wear single digit, but he wears a low number.
How's he stack up against old Moats coming out of JMU back in the day?
Oh, he's the guy. Don't worry, but he's the guy, man. He's the guy. He's the guy, bro. Listen, man. Y'all like me? Oh, you're going to love Jalen, man. He's the guy, bro. Hey, if you like me, you're going to love him, all right?
Okay.
If you like me, you'll love him, all right? That's all I'm going to say. I will say this. I think in terms of just player for player, he has more size than I do. I think I was more explosive than he is, but his size is dope. But he kind of reminds me of, he's an old school, like, I always think of the old school Shane Ray type, like in terms of how I see him play. Okay. And I wish I had a better, like more recent comp, but watching Shane Ray at Missouri, that's who Jalen reminds me of in terms of how he rushes the passer. And I like it because it's really tactical, it's really crafty, but at the same time, the get off is not the crazy explosive, just blowing by you. But when I tell you he understands how to use his leverage, hand movement, flip them hips, that's the part where when I watch his game, I'm like, bro, that's why he's able to win. And that's why it didn't matter when we made the jump, you know, because he was on the roster when they were 1AA too. But that's why when he made the jump, it was like, yo, he's still going to be a productive player because how fundamentally sound he is. And he, like I said, he has good size. He's a bigger player than I was coming out, like definitely taller than me. Yeah. But I think that's the difference. Like, because I'm shorter, think more like sprinter. You know what I mean? Like I'm out the block, pop, pop. Whereas him, he's like, he know how to work that thing.
We only got, 3 edge rushers on the roster right now. Taking an edge with one of these late picks isn't going to be a bad thing.
Yeah, but I like him, though, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, we just talking like, because it's like I said, it's the 6th round. Like, we talking, get me a body in here, get me somebody that I feel, why do I like this player? Can definitely rush the passer right now. Like, I feel good about that. Then at the same time, he's physical against the run. You watch him when they're playing against UVA this past season. He's ragdolling offensive line. He's ragdolling tight ends in that 7 technique. So you can see that type of stuff. But then when I think of the new kickoff rules, who do those new kickoff rules benefit, man? Dudes like him. Because, you watch him in that little bit of that 5-yard window, that's an issue. There's people that's not going to want to hit that, and the way he's going to be able to hat and hand stuff and get off of it and still be able to run because he's athletic, but he's not an off-ball linebacker in the sense of putting him in space, having him drop in coverage. You want him going forward. But it's like you watch him on a kickoff scenario where he done hat in hands and he's just going. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he gonna got your body out there, man. So that's the other part where I'm like, in the 6th round, I like the value on that, man.
Cool. How do we feel about Roman Wilson?
So I like Roman. I think that I like Roman as my number 2. I don't like him as a 1. But if I believe that GP is who I think GP is, I can get away with Roman.
Do you like Wilson on the outside like that?
That's why I say, like, I think he's a true 2. To me, like, I think they've said the Armon Ross St. Brown. I think of like a Robert Woods. I'm like, you can win. You can route. I can play you outside, inside. But as long as I have a strong 1, I think I can get away with that. But I think I have to have a strong 1. And that's why it just depends on where we think GP is going to be this year.
Because I love Roman Wilson out of the slot. Yeah. For sure. But
we already have a Van in there. We already got somebody.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. If we make no other moves here at the receiver position, is Roman Wilson the guy we want to draft?
No.
He's a great player. I think he'd be an awesome Steeler. But
because I'm like, he could catch, he runs the routes, man. He's tough as nails, and he got the championship pedigree as well, man.
Yeah.
So we see all of those different things. Like I said, I like his game, but
I guess you just hope like a Van Jefferson or Quez Watkins or Calvin Ott, one of those 3 can pan out, right, to open things up for us. Whether it is outside or even in the slot, it's just I think we need another like deep threat, like take the top off type of guy that we could rely on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. And that's why I was like, this, if you're taking Roman in the 2nd, then you really have to feel that GP is going to take that step. Because if GP is going to take that step, Roman's not getting all them targets, no way. It's going to be GP out there making them crazy plays, cutting it down the grass and, taking that next step to Pro Bowl or Pro caliber. If he's that, Roman can be this version right now, and we like, yo, you're
He'll be
great.
fine.
You're fine, yeah. But it really just depends on, do we think he can go and he's actually going to do that and do it every week?
Yeah, I like this draft though.
No.
Yeah, I guess one of my main questions is just, is that the right receiver?
No, fair enough.
I think he will be. I think he'd be great for us, just period, like long term. But for this specific team, I wonder if there's a better complement to the receiver room we have right now.
My two questions would be this: how do you feel about waiting until the 4th round for a tackle?
I'm fine with it.
So you keeping Broderick at right, Dan at left, or you like?
Yeah, whatever's best.
Okay.
Whatever they view is best.
Okay. So that was the first thing.
Maybe
and then,
maybe sign Fowler, something like that.
Okay. And then how'd you feel about quarterback being took? Joe Miller.
In the 6th round, fine, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely fine with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to take a quarterback really at all, but the one I could understand if it's like a Penix that falls around 3.
Okay.
But outside of that, I don't want to take a quarterback before the round 6.
Okay. Because that was my only thing. I'm like, personally, I don't think he's there in the 6, but it's like, yeah, if you're talking to dude that we view as like just crazy talented in the 6th round, who have our last 10 6th round picks been? You know, our last 5 6th round picks been, and what has been the impact? It's like, does it kill you one way or the other? Yeah.
Yeah, completely fine with that. Love the JPJ pick, 1st round. Jane Jones, there you go. You got your slot corner.
Love that, bro. And Michael Hall's a good interior D lineman.
Yeah, we need I think we need to take a depth D lineman at some point here. I think late 3rd round or 4th.
Yeah, the Michael Hall has good size on him too. To me, I think we just got to be a little bit more consistent. But I do like the way that he plays, fluid hips, man. Definitely more of the pass rusher though. In terms of like, you see him more likely to hit you with the Larry Ogunjobi swim around versus like the true traditional Cam Hayward every single play fundamentally sound hat in hands type of guy. So it's like I like that, but that's part of why he's viewed in that 3rd and not as a 1st rounder like Cam was too.
Sure.
Yeah. But all right, shout out to Edward Hall though, man.
Solid. I don't remember any of the mock drafts we did last week. I
wish
fine. I had something to compare it to.
Hey, that's fine, bro.
This one feels like a solid 8, like an 8 out of 10.
Hey, look, man, you got a JMU guy up there, bro. So I feel great about the draft, bro. I feel great about this one.
Did we give anyone higher than that last week?
No, so I'm gonna rate this as the highest because this is the deciding factor is the JMU guy.
I think there's a few I like better than this.
No,
one,
don't say that. No, you don't. No,
in this batch,
no,
we have 3 more, right? I looked at them. I think there's a few that I like better.
No, you didn't. Don't do that. This is your favorite one. Come on, man. Stop playing. All right,
isn't there one they took a pick at?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. The people are saying B-.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
I see some C+, some C.
I like B- kind of like B-.
B+ by the Rattlesnake Ranch. All right, okay.
Honestly,
B-ish.
B might be
it. I think it's a B.
I like this. Yeah.
It's a B. I lean B+ because the JMU connection. But it's a B. It's a B. But the JMU makes it a plus.
Yeah, my question was, is that the right receiver? I think Roman Wilson will end up being a good receiver for us, no matter what.
Because Roman's still going to get off over there.
Yeah.
He just can't be the guy. You don't want him to be we can't have 2 of him. We need a alpha and a Roman.
I think I kind of ultimately want to move him into the slot at some point. I have him.
You can do that within a year, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Predominantly in the slot, or like 50% in the slot at some point in his career. Yeah. Like I think he'll pay off
from that. Yeah, he'll
pay off dividends throughout his career here for sure. It's just again, I wonder if it's the best fit for now, but yeah, if Pickens goes off and then one of those other 3 with Watkins, or maybe we could sign Odell or something like that too.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
All right. Respect to Edward Howard. All right. Next one is from Brandon Boatman. Now, as y'all see, we started, I decided, man, that we wouldn't keep this crazy hard high standard of it has to be PFF because we like the optics of it. So we have decided to use a couple of these other ones, and y'all do be sitting in some crazy, like I don't even know half these mock draft sites, but salute y'all for finding them. All right, salute you, okay? But this is from Brandon Boatman, who also says he's a longtime lurker because he be listening, all right, and he's a viewer of the show, all right, and he says he loves the boy. And obviously, Deke, he says he loves your content as well. So salute you,
Thanks.
Brandon Boatman. And he also said that in his draft, he got offered a trade back 7 spots. So he did that, and he was able to pick up some extra picks in the process. All right.
And we still got JPJ.
This is accurate. So with that being the case, at 27th overall, went with Jackson Powers Johnson, the center out of Oregon. Then at 51, he went with TJ Tampa, corner out of Iowa State. Can't wait to hear how y'all feel about Tampa. I kind of like the boy. Then at 66, which was an additional pick, went with Jalen Polk, wide receiver out of Washington. Then at 98th overall, Trevin Wallace, linebacker out of Kentucky. Then with another additional pick at 108, went with Malik Mustafa, the safety out of Wake Forest. Then at 119, Braden Fisk, the interior D lineman out of Florida State. Then with another additional pickup that he had at 129, got the running back Jalen Wright out of Tennessee. Be interested to talk about that one as well. Then at 157, Miles Cole, the edge rusher out of Texas Tech. At 178, my favorite pick in all of the drafts, Jaquan Jackson, wide receiver out of Tulane. Then at 195, went with Jared Wiley, the tight end out of TCU. And last but certainly not least, with his additional 7th round pick, 232 overall, went with Talia Tagovailoa, a.k.a. Tua's little brother, quarterback out of Maryland. All right, so like I said, bloodline, brother, played at Maryland. Strong chance that he will be getting drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Do not be surprised, all right? Do not be surprised. So,
I think this draft's too good.
It's like perfect, bro. It's like, yo, you doubled up on so many of like just the capital with the trade back. That is like the amount of bodies that you just get in this thing, man.
Yeah,
like,
you got Braden Fisk
that's
at
what I'm saying,
119.
bro. Like you got bodies.
Like if you just told me we got JPJ, Tampa, Polk, and Fisk,
yeah.
I'd be good. I'd be
right.
We could
I'm
just
like,
move on.
bro, Wallace is
And everything
nice,
else is house
Mustafa
money.
is nice, Polk is nice. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because you're giving me my center. We got a corner in the top 3 rounds, TJ Tampa. You got Polk, who's, I mean, he's a talent. He's when we get him at the 66, is that still second round?
Yeah, second still.
But yeah, he's definitively in that second round of
that's
receivers.
Third round, actually.
Well, you got him for a steal then.
Yeah.
And then Fisk, who I thought was going to be going in the second round, you somehow got him at 119.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I love the Jalen Wright pickup. My man said, give me another big body that can run down the grass.
That's not bad either.
Dang, my man, he gonna give you straight down. He's downhill. Downhill.
Steeler
like,
type of back.
Yeah, it's like Derrick Henry light. Yeah, it's like Najee competition. It's like Najee luxury or just insurance. I was like, ooh. All right.
You got an edge rusher in here. You got a linebacker.
Cole. You give me a receiver as well, man. Jaquan Jackson, he could definitely cook. And you give me another quarterback, just cause. Yeah. No free rides for Kyle Allen, man. No free rides. You got to compete, man.
Yeah, if he could have somehow pulled off Joe Milton instead of Talia, then I'd give this an A+.
Yeah, this draft is crazy, bro. I've never.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean,
Yeah.
we've talked about it. I don't really want Tua's brother that bad, but you're getting him with the last pick here.
Yeah.
It's
Still
whatever.
his brother, bro. Come on, shout him out. Yeah.
What's this draft get for you?
You said what now?
What grades does this draft get for you?
Bro, this draft is fire.
It's too good.
It's
I mean,
fire. It's 9. It's 10. It's
yeah,
fire. Yeah.
It's got to probably be like an A.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
think
like,
probably just a solid A.
the amount of it, but this is just my thought process. This is why I wanted to put this and a couple of the different draft sites up here, just to show you, just in certain mocks, certain players tend, like with the PFF ones, we know certain players are always kind of in the same range.
Yeah.
Then with
Yeah,
this
that's
draft,
fair,
it was like
yeah.
it was like different players. And there's another simulator that a lot of people have been using where it was just a different crop of players. So I did like that. So that was kind of the thought process with it. But I was with them, I'm like, bro, this is almost like too good to be true, man.
Yeah, because you still got JPJ
Yeah.
and added all these extra picks.
Right. And like quality players at every single spot that we needed, man.
Yep.
All right, so let's see what the people are saying.
That's tough. It might just be a flat out A. I guess
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
what
I
I'm saying.
need
Like,
more
it's
mocks
A,
to
bro.
compare it to. But
Yeah. I see people, the only grievance they have is just the Tua, the little Tua part. But other than that,
it ruined
yeah.
it.
Other than that, though, they like it. Other than that, they rocking with it. Yeah, I'm with you, Rattlesnake. Fisk at 119. If he's there, man, praise him. But
I don't know why you didn't take him earlier.
Yeah, it's like why
Probably
we
should have
passing
taken him
so
at 108.
So why we keep passing him, bro?
98 maybe.
We just look at him, just like, yo, just we'll wait. Just we get him later. Like, yo, yeah. My man Bruce Masterovic said that looks like a Baltimore Ravens draft right there with just the amount of players and picks and stuff like that. All right, bro. This is crazy though, bro. Yeah.
A-.
Yeah. It's pretty far.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, should we be grading some of these ones that have the extra trades on a curve?
You can make a case for that, though. Because the trades do amplify the draft. But at the same time, what is keeping you from trading back anyways? Because that's all he did. But is everybody as open to trading out of that 20th spot? Some people hold that 20th as this is where I'm drafting at the latest. If anything, I'm going to trade up.
Are we getting Jackson Powers Johnson after the trade back, though?
That's the legitimate question, though. Like I said, there's some names on this list where I'm just like, bro, if that's available there, great. But do I think they're going to be available there? No.
Hey, if you're going to submit a mock draft, I don't blame you for making sure it's a good one.
Hey, swing for the fences,
maybe hitting
baby.
the refresh button a couple times until you got the exact lineup you want.
No. It's some. We had some drafts that would say it was like 10 submissions per person. We like, oh, hey, bro, hold on now, man. All right, like which one am I supposed to go with? So, like, y'all know y'all talk about too, all right? It's all love, but it was like, yo, it's like 10 different mocks. Like, yo, this one got trades. This one got no trades. This is aggressive trades. This is little trades right here. This is with the mindset that we went heavy in free agents. I was like, bro, this is a lot. I like your work, though. You feel me? I like the work. But, yeah, it was like most people just like, yo, like, yeah, they sent them varieties like that, bro. Yeah.
What's the next
and
one?
if you want to see some of those that didn't make the show, ArthurMoats.com. All right, go to the website. You'll see all the other ones up there. All right, so definitely tap in and check that out. And yeah, once again, the way to submit your mocks are moatswinners@gmail.com. All right, next one is from Bradley Miller. Shout out to the homie Bradley Miller. Now you know I like this one. J.C. Latham at 20th overall. Zach Frazier at 51 overall. Jeremiah Trotter at 84 overall. Excuse me. Then after that, Jerrion Jones at 98th overall. Yeah, we cooking. 119, Javon Baker, wide receiver out of UCF at 178. MJ Devonshire, corner out of Pitt. And then at 195, Jordan Whitington, wide receiver out of Texas. Yeah, Deke. I like this
might be the best one.
I like this one. Low-key realistic, too. Like, not a lot of that trade stuff. This is just like...
No trades.
This is getting after it right here, man.
Yeah, I think the only concern is receiver. But hopefully we picked up
Baker,
Tyler
though,
Boyd and Odell.
Yeah.
In the process.
Because if we get one of them, Baker still is fine, but Baker's not ready to be a number 2. But if you got Baker and you still have, like you said, one of them other names you just said, bro, that can definitely work, bro. But I love the Latham and Frazier pickup. That's
you
gold.
got Devonshire. I think that's a really nice value pick late. Yeah, you grab 2 corners. You got the Jerrion Jones, who's gonna be your slot guy.
Oh yeah, Gary, he is the guy.
And then Devonshire, who knows what he could be in a couple of years, but he's definitely a playmaker.
Too, and he's homegrown.
Yeah, no, he's good. I think he'd be a great value pick if we actually do pick him up.
And then I also like the Jeremiah Trotter pickup too, man. Like you can't go wrong with the Trotter move. Yep,
good
call.
In the 3rd round,
Absolutely,
you got your 2 linemen with Zach Frazier and J.C. Latham. I really like this draft.
Yeah, this is clean.
I think this is a solid A too. I think this is like a,
This is like a cool A. Just like respect, bro. Tip my cap.
This is a solid A.
Man, shout out to Bradley Miller on that one, bro.
You have to do something at the receiver spot though.
Yeah,
you have to pick up a DJ Chark and Odell, Tyler Boyd, someone out there. Maybe even make a trade. Maybe. Well, if we made an Ayuk trade, then I'm guessing one of these picks would be gone.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have a Zach Frazier.
Yeah. But we ain't tripping, though, because you'd have Ayuk then.
Yeah, maybe there's another receiver.
Yeah.
Maybe we trade back for Deontay. I don't know.
Yeah, Mano gave it an A-. He said he's not a fan of Zach Frazier, though. Okay.
No, I think he's good.
All right. And then they weren't the fan of the Odell. They was like, not that one.
Don't pick up Odell.
Don't pick up Odell? Nah, man.
I'm not good with the receiver room that.
And Odell fresh out of a breakup too, bro. Yeah. So you never know. Fresh out of a breakup, man.
If we're talking about a guy being a number 2, I think he's the best
out
guy out there. Yeah. If you like, I know he didn't have the best of years with the Ravens. He didn't have a bad year. and that was his first year off the ACL. And he definitely had a whole extra year recovering because he took a year off.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, yeah, first year off the ACL. I think he's still 30. I trust him more than anyone else out there, being just like a dynamic playmaker across from GP. Because then the rest is like Chark and Boyd, and there's more upside with Odell. Even though, it doesn't feel like it because of his age and some of the injuries, but he ain't that old. Like if he could recapture some of that, and he did recapture some of it with the Ravens last year in moments.
Right. But you're not asking him to try to be the guy anymore. That's the difference. It's like as long as the less he has to be the guy, the better it is. Odell in spurts, you're going to love. Baltimore loved him in spurts. That's what we be asking him to do. Just come here and be a spurt player. We don't need you to be a guy. Just have your moments, man.
Any concerns like TG was saying with
yes.
just his high profileness?
Yes. And what that going to do to GP? 100%. Yes. 100%. Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, so you're just worried about GP, not necessarily like the locker room and
just
Russ
GP.
And all that.
Nah, because Russ is strong. Russ is strong enough as his own person, and I think Fields is going to be so locked in on wanting to learn from Russ that that's not going to imprint on him. Calvin, he's not in that caliber just yet. I don't think none of the other offensive guys are in that class, but I think GP legitimately could reach a Odell type of level in terms of just stardom, in terms of just impact on the game because of the position he plays and the talent that he has. But it's like you got to be careful, because if you with a dude that we've seen how he's had his run and how he's handled his run at his various stops, in that's part of why people view Odell as a lightning rod. It's not that he can't play, it's just that a lot comes with Odell. And right now with GP, we kind of look at it as it's not that just yet. But of all the people on the team, if we say who has the best chance of becoming that in terms of the that comes with it, we would all say it's him.
Do we get a old wise Odell coming in though?
Well, that's the hope.
Coming off a Super Bowl champion. And
that's the hope.
You didn't hear from him at all with the Ravens.
Yeah, that's the hope.
You didn't hear from him at all.
Yeah.
The production wasn't like old Odell production or anything, and he kept quiet.
Yeah. What's his relationship with Russ? Because we know he had a dope relationship with Lamar.
Yeah.
And I think that is also a part of it. If your relationship with the quarterback, a relationship with somebody, on that in the organization is like that, then yeah, you can always default to, bro, I'm not about to mess your situation up. But if he don't have that type of connection, that type of tie here, and he don't look at Russ as, bro, like, man, let me,
There's got to be a respect for Tom.
Right.
Going back to the Browns days and him saying, come get me. There's got to be something there that he looks at the Steelers and like, I would love to play for Tom. I would love to play for his organization.
He's talented as heck, man. Older, but still talented, man.
Yeah, maybe some of that rust is off from the ACL.
Yeah. But that's my thing. I'm just like, I don't necessarily like, if we don't have to have that in the vicinity, close proximity of GP, I just feel it's just less likely for negative stuff. We just removing some negative variables out of the scenario. Like, I don't need GP to prove that he can stand alone without, or he can, stand here and not get distracted by the Odell. It's like, I don't even want to experience it. Just don't even put yourself in that situation, man. Let me help you out. Because once it happens, it happens. We can't undo it.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
Maybe it's not even just about.
I can't undo it.
Because I think Odell, at this point in his career, could be actually a good mentor for Pickens. Like, on the field stuff, but maybe, Odell still is in that limelight. Was just dating Kim K. Like, maybe Pickens would get caught up in that world.
Deke.
Right? Is that more what you're talking about? Because that's what I'm thinking as I'm going through
Deke,
this.
You just say he was just dating a Kardashian.
Yeah.
And not just a Kardashian, the Kardashian. Bro, come on, man. No, I don't want that.
Because I don't think there's going to be drama really on the field with Odell.
I don't think it would either, but it's just a different world.
Yeah, he would open up Pickens to that world.
I seen one of my guys that was in the middle of going through that world. Yeah, we loved it. It was great. It was electric. And then he went crazy. Well, we love him, but he went crazy. Sometimes, you get lost in the sauce. Okay? Sometimes I think, spit you out. All right? Yeah. Now you see the recovery. It still takes some time. All right? Still recovering.
Okay, then. We got one more then.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. Shout out to Bradley Miller, though. The last one is from the homie Emilio Mares. Or Mars. All right. Shout out to Emilio. All right. But anywho, he says Jackson Powers Johnson at 20th overall. Troy Franklin, give me some spade down the grass. Wide receiver out of Oregon at 51. At 84, give me the big bodied tackle from the right side, Blake Filshel out of Notre Dame. And then at 98th overall, this seems to be the guy. I like how y'all minds are working. Jerry and Jones, corner out of Florida State. Then at 119, give me some pedigree, give me some bloodlines. Luke McCaffrey, wide receiver out of Rice. Pass rush me one time for 178. Muhammad Kamara, the edge rusher out of Colorado State. Definitely like his game. And then give me some physical, old school thumperette linebacker. Michael Barrett, linebacker out of Michigan at 195. I mean, I like this one. I just think it's kind of just okay, though. Like, I really enjoy the Jackson Powers Johnson move.
Was he the first pick? Or,
yeah.
3 of the 4, he was the first pick. Latham was the first pick in the last one.
Oh, yeah, good call. Yeah, good call.
Seems like everyone's on the same page with that.
Yeah. I feel like Jackson Powers Johnson and Jerry and Jones have been the ones that are, like, popping up. I could definitely see him, him and GP benefiting from each other, man. 100%, man. So I definitely like that. Like I said, he just wasn't the guy that I personally, was that, like, of the guys, right? And like I said, they all nice. But to me, I just kind of like the Washington guys a little bit better. Blake Fisher, talk about a powerful right tackle. Yeah, Blake definitely going to give you that, man. Definitely be, road grading type, moves well. So I definitely like that move. Jerry and Jones, like I said, that's the guy. Like him, man. Versatile, physical, fast, ball skills, tenacity. And he plays at Florida State, which is, like I said, growing up, that was like my childhood. Like the school I wanted to play at, bro. I wanted to play there so bad. Shout out to work done, man. But it never happened. So, but they never called me. So I ain't got no beef with them. It's not like Penn State.
Sure.
All right, so we ain't tripping on that. But definitely, like I said, like this one, man. Kamara's a good rusher too, man. Physical player, fundamentally sound with it too. McCaffrey, another one of them dudes. So yeah, I ain't tripping on this one. How you feeling though, man?
I do like it. I wonder if it's too many receivers, but I'm not gonna hate on getting too many receivers because I feel like we gotta address the room.
Yeah.
I've been saying it consistently here. And if you add Luke McCaffrey to the mix of Calvin Austin and Van Jefferson and Quez Watkins, it's just
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like may the best man win.
Mm-hmm.
Best. Maybe you keep 2 of the 4, 3 of the 4. But I think McCaffrey, he's got a chance to be legit, man. I was listening to some like Christian McCaffrey video that popped up on my feed where he was talking about how his dad trained him growing up. So I'm sure Luke McCaffrey got all of that training as well
100%, bro.
Get him ready for the
100%.
pros. Like it was insane some of the stuff he was talking about. Like,
I mean, it's the cheat code, bro. Like, your daddy is giving you the answers to the test that nobody has because it's like, how many people do you know that played? Yeah,
but I like the Franklin pick, too.
I mean,
I was talking him up last week.
Franklin's nice, though, bro.
Jackson Powers Johnson center. All right, we got the right tackle.
Damn, we going double Oregon, though,
we're just I guess passing on the inside linebacker here in the mid rounds.
Yeah.
That's the trade-off. But I like getting a Blake Fisher right tackle if you want to do that. Yeah, I'd probably give this like a B+ or an A-.
Now, how do you feel about no D-line? We don't see any interior D-line, man.
Yeah, is what it is.
No safety.
And I guess that's my question about too many receivers. We could have drafted an interior defensive lineman instead of McCaffrey. But I like just
like the
adding
players, though.
These receivers to the room and just letting it play out and see who steps up the most.
Okay.
Just adding talent, adding pedigree, adding whatever it is. Just throw it all in there and it's like, who's going to step up?
Yeah. Okay. I like it then, bro.
All those other dudes that are on the squad right now with the Quez Watkins, the Marquez Callaway, the Mims on the practice squad, Calvin Austin, like all these dudes, upside.
All the dudes upside.
Just, throw another guy and Luke McCaffrey into the mix and a Troy Franklin. It's like, all right, someone step up. Like, we got too much talent for one or two of these guys not to be like
good
solid starters
somebody
or
had to
like
step up,
finding a solid role for us in this
Well,
offense.
the combination of them, something we should get the production. Something should work. So.
Yeah. I like this. I'm saying A- for me.
A-.
Yeah, I do like this.
Okay.
We got the Blake Fisher, the right tackle.
Okay.
So I don't think anything from this draft is hindering us for this year. Like, we can afford to pass on an inside linebacker. We can afford to pass on an interior defensive lineman.
Yeah. But you for certain add to the wide receiver
and you get
room.
the slot corner. You get your slot corner.
That's what I'm saying.
Right
You for certain add to the wide receiver room. Got your slot corner. Got me an extra edge rusher. Say you're just missing a JMU guy. That's the only problem, man. If you had a JMU guy up here, bro, I think this is a great, we could make this thing way nice, but you don't have a JMU guy, so that's my only issue. I could think of another edge rusher, if you go in the 6th round. That's all.
Fair.
Yeah. But shout out to Muhammad, though. I like Muhammad. I like his game. He just, he ain't go to JMU. You know how that goes. I like it, though, man. All right. Shout out to Emilio. Let me see what the congregation said. Let's see what the people saying, man. Okay.
Big Noriega is not happy. Says, F, where's the DT? Where's the safety?
Ooh.
We don't need a safety.
He said he wanted a safety out there, man.
We get a safety if we do
he
that.
He said he should have got Tyke Smith or
if
something,
we do
man.
that trade back stuff that one of the drafts did a couple drafts ago.
Oh, yeah.
Where you basically got every pick to make for any position out there.
Yeah. That remind me, it wasn't the Eagles that one draft where they had like 10 picks, something like Steve was like, bro, how you get all these guys, bro? It's just Georgia. Yeah.
I'm seeing some A's. Unless that's for the last one. A-, A.
Oh, yeah, I do see that. Yeah. Well, you said an A.
I'll go A-, yeah.
Okay. Respect it. Now, Phantom TV says this one is just a B. Or this one is a B. He said it just needs a safety. Okay.
Where did this safety stuff come from all of a sudden?
No, bro.
Need a safety? I think you could throw that in the mix of like just something you could take in the mid rounds.
Because I'm like, you still feel okay, or not okay. I was like, you still feel good though with Deshaun Elliott. I'm like,
yeah, Elliott, and you still got Casey.
Right.
Unless we cut Casey, then I think
so. It's like you
story.
still have people that you're starting with out there. But if you want to, either add to the depth or if you like, because you're not taking a safety in the first 2 rounds, so you're not looking to upgrade. You're just looking to add depth.
Yeah.
I
think 4th would be the earliest I take a safety.
Yeah.
I don't want to take one in the 3rd if you can get a starting slot corner and maybe like a right tackle or a Jeremiah Trotter.
Yeah. Shoot, I like it there, bro.
B+ from the analyzer, B from Steven 29.
B+ Michael Martin. All right. Okay.
X Concepts 1 says a punter would have made it an A+. We don't need a punter. We got this Cameron Johnson.
The best punter
we got
in the
Bill
league.
Burr, bro.
Yeah, we got the best punter in the league, man. Yeah, let's go.
Is that what they're saying?
No, I'm just throwing it out like he's
I know he's good.
He's dope though. He's a good player.
I know he's
a good player. Like, we're gonna feel the uptick in production. Yeah. So yeah, I like that there, man. That was clean, bro.
We signed him for a decent amount of change too, didn't we?
Yeah, but he's
like
worth it.
$3 million a year.
Yeah, he'll be worth it. We'll feel the uptick. Like I said, it's
good.
It's gonna pay off, man.
Yeah.
We'll win the field position like we're supposed to in that element of it, man. So yeah. But bro, that's dope, man. I think we cleaned up on supers. We caught up on that. That was all of our mocks. Let me find out, Deke. We are efficient today. So before we run over, you got anything? You good?
I'm good.
All right, man. Shoot,
nothing.
That was a vibe, man. I'm gonna get back to being certified lover, but I might have to go spend time with the wifey there. Holla at your boy. So with that being the case, we greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking with us today. Don't forget to hit that like button one more time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Stay safe out there, and until next time, baby.
Peace.